now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay, things people love.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
Okay, it's throwing y'all. Get the balance between 55 and we don't always see. Here we go. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Oh, 600, what's the O stand for? Oh my God, it's early.
All right, folks, enjoy the show. Stay tuned. We're going live in 5, 4, 3,
Morning Mayhem starts now with David BAZZEL, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore. Live from the Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort.
in downtown Birmingham.
Good morning from the office of your favorite president to all of the 609ers, Los Angeles.
Hello, Buffers.
Hey, Frank. Thanks for the car to get us up there.
man. Wonderful.
All right, you 609ers, you know what to do on a Friday. Get moving, let's move. Let's go.
That guy on that. Move it! Move it! Move!
Now, let's go, Connor.
Put luggage in my hand.
On the jet to the promised land.
About up against it here, but go ahead and squeeze one in quick for me.
He is a horny old man. Come on, Ray. Come on, Ray.
Here we go.
Los Angeles.
You got it in.
I'm so thankful. You're so thankful.
I don't know who you are.
So jerk face. So thankful.
Good tune, good crew, good buddy. I feel great, man. I feel great. You guys are great.
I'm gonna go pick a fight. Come down, easy, take you to the terminal zone. Whoa. MMA, get to the terminal. Go. How was that? Nice shot. Send it for boys. Did you hear that, Ralph? A little bit. If we need to jack it up a little bit, it's experimentation day. We can jack it up. Oh, he's got it over there. Yeah. Whoa. That's where we go. Little toy we're playing here. Good morning, everybody. It's a Friday, January 16th. I didn't look at the tip, Roger, but it was pretty nippy when I came out. It was a little nippy. Is it a little nippy? Let's see what the tip is here. Looks like it's 33 degrees. Ooh, you know what that means to me? What's that? It's 33 degrees. Good morning, Roger. Good morning, Dave. Josh Neighbors back in studio. Good morning, Josh.
Morning. I can't tell acoustic. Are y'all in a, what kind of room are we in? I can't tell if it's acoustic.
We are in we're in a massive building, but what you're hearing is some backlash or feedback from the speakers. So let's try that a little bit better. He sees the cinder block wall here.
Yeah,
well, I think he's hearing. I think he's hearing the speaker. Yeah, really? Is that better now?
I don't think I am.
Okay, how's that?
Okay, whatever. We'll figure it out. It's fine.
Can you tell the difference now?
It sounds better.
Yeah, there's no speaker at all now. So we just got to figure. We got a new little play toy here. We have a speaker here with us that we've sometimes taken over the years, and just when we know we have people out here, it's a beautiful piece of equipment right there. We're going to talk. This is guy stuff. We're at Mallard Masters, which is guy stuff. Even though a lot of lady hunters, obviously, but when we get down to the equipment like it, it's the little things that make it all worthwhile. And that new piece of equipment right there. I mean, it came in 3 different boxes. Went on down protection. What did The Rock used to say? He would go, finally The Rock returns to wherever. He would say to wherever. He would say that. But we are back in Augusta for our second time. A lot of people, I love when they say, what's going on in Augusta? We're going to tell you. We're back for the Mallard Masters Championship and Expo. It's a really busy 48 hours of activity. It's when everybody here in Augusta says, oh, you other folks who think you got good duck hunting, hold my beer. We're going to show you how it's done. And so we've got all kind of activities going on today, tomorrow night, and we'll get into that here in just a second. Always great to have the folks involved with that here. Of course, Roger, got NFL going on over the weekend. Big story turns out still to be if the Giants have a new head coach or not yet. We don't know for sure, but it certainly looks like that's going to be the case. Also, last night, brutal loss for Arkansas basketball. Listen, we thought we might get a win for women last night, but even Josh, your lowly Missouri team beats us by I think 30. I mean 30. In Missouri, I think had not won a game in conference, and I warned you guys about this. I was concerned about this team. It just has got a lot. I don't know if this woman can get it done. I hope she can. But wow, it's the worst. Sorry,
I don't know if this woman can get it done. How about she's a coach. She's a coach. Also, it sounds like the investment's not very high in the program, man. I don't think. I think despite the coaching change, it does not feel like they're putting a lot of cash in the roster.
I want to say even that's the case, you don't go to Missouri and lose by 35. Maybe I don't know. Even if we suck, we don't go to Missouri and lose. Big win for ULR last night, man. They've won like 4 or 5 in a row.
They won 6 or 7.
Yeah, they're 5-2 in the Ohio Valley Conference, 8-10 overall. So Darrell Walker, even with all the injuries, has got it going. UCA men won last night. ULR women won last night. So we'll go over those stories a little bit. Also, too, another gambling story. How about that? So maybe when you bet a game, you go, there's no way. Maybe we're finding
Chinese basketball,
listen. I mean, let's look at all this stuff. Look at all the stuff that happened with Star Trek and the Jetsons, all that stuff. We're able to use that stuff. Somebody was thinking all the things that we see that happened on the Simpsons and those shows that have come to fruition, from Trump being president to some of the other stuff going on.
and now Buffalo Wild Wings. Maybe what they've done all these years is actually happening.
We got plenty to chop up today. We'll also have Dan Hampton on the show with us. I think we'll have RJ, Danny West to tell us all about the transfer portal. It's coming to a close. Today's the last day. Thank goodness. I'm transfer portal fatigued. Heather Baker will check in with us as well. But we've got Blake Wright here and Chris Eldridge. Good morning, guys. How are you?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
We got one hot and one not, Rods. I think 4. We need to jack him up a little bit.
Jack him up.
Great to be back, boys.
Good to have you.
Yeah, it's how many years for Mallard Masters now?
We started this in 2016.
2016. All right. And, you guys are just on the board of directors for this, correct? Yeah. Now, Blake, you're in home health care, correct? And Chris, you've got your supply company.
Yes, sir.
And you brought by your little son Connor.
Yes, sir.
Listen, I'm glad he left the girls at home today. What grade's Connor in? 4th grade? Very nice. I'm excited, guys. And not only we've got the big duck hunting competition tomorrow. It's a 4-man hunt. And last year we had the jackets out here. You actually win the green jacket, as Roger said yesterday. So that's why you have the play on terms of Mallard Masters. And then you've got here today. You've got this unbelievable setup with people, vendors here today and tomorrow. And then you've got this great big event tomorrow night that I'm going to be your MC about. And the last year I think you raised $160,000. I'm going to pull that mic a little bit closer to you, Blake. There you go. They raised $160,000 last year. And for those that don't know, what are you raising the money for?
So half the proceeds go to the Economic Development Commission here in Woodruff County. And then another chunk of the money goes to fund scholarships that are going to school here in Woodruff. We take a little bit of it. Do some fundraising stuff around the county. We fund baseball teams, some signs, towns. Anybody that needs help, always contact us.
I'm sorry you've got to listen to. Let me hear you, Chris. Say something. Say something. You're like on an 8 and you're like on a 2, Blake, but that's okay. We're not going to hold you down.
Say Blake, say hello.
Say Blake, say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, there we go. You just got to get McGrouper over here when he gets in here. Now, one of the things you guys took real good care of us last year. Roger said, "Well, I'm not coming back unless they give us the same kind of
Here's the thing. I never said it. Did I think it? Sure. It's great stuff.
And it was
really cold last year, which told me that gear that you guys use, it's a no-brainer.
It works.
So no disrespect to deer hunters and that sort of thing. Well, Baz has done both.
You guys rolled out the birds. I remember y'all had like tables of it.
I think we were over on the other side. But the other part of it is that I'm secure my masculinity. He looks great. The duck gear, the advanced waterfowl gear, that's outstanding looking stuff. You look pimp. In your duck gear.
If you go on the camera now, you can see both Blake and Chris, and they've got the camera.
I don't know if deer hunters or any of your dove hunters do that. Wear that kind of stuff. I don't know.
What's that?
This type of gear.
This is right. I mean, this is you can't get out there without it.
It's a whole fad, that's for sure.
It's well, listen. One of the things too is that somebody was asking me, but why does Augusta do this? And I think part of it is they want to show, hey, we got great duck hunting too. Stuttgart gets all the attention, but we think ours is as good as anybody's too. And so I don't know how many teams you got this year. I know that I was told that your banquet tomorrow night, and is it still called Tamales and Tail Feathers?
Tail Feathers and Tamales.
Yeah, I got that reversed. That's got another 200 more people than you had last. It's going to have 600 people. It's moved to this new facility over here beside us. And then I don't know if you got more duck teams, but obviously this thing is called Fire, and you guys are excited about doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I think we've got 40 teams.
40 teams signed up this year. Low water year, and the weather's been wacky, so we're happy to have that many signed up.
Do you? I would be the guy of the 4 of you. Come on, Bazzle. You missed again.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Because you've got the jacket at stakes. I don't know what else you win.
So the
what
top
do you win if you're the top?
So the top teams are getting obviously the green jacket,
right,
which is the big prize that most of them want. New shotguns, customized by Rob Roberts. They get a case of shells that are donated by Migra. They're going to get a set of waders that are donated by High and Dry. I think there's something else. TJ, is there anything else?
So you got that going on.
And some duck calls.
So you got that going on, and then in addition to, you got live auction items tomorrow night. Also, too, there's drawings for something big tomorrow night as well, right?
Oh yeah,
I mean, but I hear they're big. I hear
they're big. I hear like that before everybody starts dancing, you do the drawing for a couple of big prizes tomorrow night. Listen, even though I'm the MC, some things they don't give me. They say you don't need to know until it's time for you to announce it, big boy. You just sit back and do your thing. It's a surprise. So we're glad to be here. Like I said, we've got more of you, your guys that'll be jumping on the show with us today. Razorbacks will play tomorrow against Georgia. I think tip time is at 3:00. I didn't look at the time for the NFL.
You keep saying you think, but I keep telling you, you keep saying you think.
But you know what?
I can always remember. Shut it back there, Josh. Buffalo and Denver at 3:30. San Francisco at Seattle at 7. Tomorrow and Sunday, Houston, New England 2, and LA Rams at Chicago at 5:30. Roger, I've got to get my picks in for the Oakland Sports app on these games, and I don't know yet which way I'm going to lean.
I think I know which way you're going to lean.
Which way? For Buffalo, Denver, I can't decide if I want to go.
Buffalo.
Josh Allen.
Well, I know, but it just.
I know that's the closest pick. You got to go.
Denver has said 2 weeks to prepare. They're healthy. They're at home. Buffalo was very fortunate last week. Yeah, it is Josh Allen. What is the line on it? It is a pick 'em. Okay, then you. What do you think, Josh? Which of the two do you like of those?
Out of the Denver, Buffalo, or was it the one you gave?
Buffalo, Denver.
Denver's been so good at home. I feel like they've been in a bunch of tight games where they should have. I'm gonna go with Denver just because they're at home. I feel like Josh Allen's flirting with getting injured at certain point. I mean, he's been dinged a few times.
Everybody I heard coming in today, listening to the show before us, that just said, this is going to be the year for Josh Allen. I don't know. It's tough to do this on the road, man.
Before we go on, evidently we're getting a ton of feedback as far as people saying that YouTube is screwed up. Josh, if you could do everything you could over there, let me know if there's something I need to do here.
Everybody on it.
They're not saying they're going hunting. They're not saying they're picking the Hogs to win tomorrow. It's all you sound horrible on YouTube. So.
I fixed it.
All right.
All right. So we apologize for that.
We apologize for that 22 minutes into the show.
And both of you guys are natives, right? If I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to remember. We do a lot of shows. I did play football. You've heard of those three letters.
Now, here's the thing that I remember, fellas.
And I don't remember things as good as I used to.
Well, he does all right. Here's the thing I remember, because wherever I go, I start out in my bathroom and put down how far it's going to take me to get to wherever I'm going, whether it be my in-laws' house or this place right here. And so I did that. And I say that to say that also made me remember Sloan valves.
Yeah, Roger, remember that from last year.
Remember that. That's another guy thing. Sloan valves. Oh, yeah. I look for Sloan everywhere I go when I'm standing up in a yard.
And you see it 90% of the time.
Is Sloan still here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I was about to say,
absolutely.
That was the thing we discovered.
Which is fantastic.
And remember, what else did we learn last year? We learned obviously that one of the great Razorbacks of all time came out of near here, right? Not in.
I think McCoy.
Is it
Augusta?
It's Augusta. Okay.
Bill Ray Smith Sr.
Yeah, he married 2 blocks.
Oh, is that right? One of the toughest Razorbacks to ever play. And, of course, I played with his son, who was a 2-time All-American, really one of the great players up there to ever play. Didn't have as good a pro career, but they said his daddy was even tougher. Yeah. Said he was a boxer, played for the Colts, had that look, old school look.
That's in hot dog hands, just a pack of hot dog hands. These were tough dudes back then. They looked 20 years older back then than they were.
But Roger remembered about the Sloan. I'd forgotten about that.
I look for it everywhere I go.
What else?
You can't really get on your phone. You can get on your phone. You don't want to get on your phone with
what's funny,
I look for that to read.
I talked to somebody yesterday. We're talking about coming up here, and they go, "Wow, your signal reaches all the way to Augusta. Our signal's strong as can be here."
Yeah.
A lot of times you can go almost every direction an hour and a half from our station, and the signal's pretty good. Sometimes you go places and you don't, but it's strong here. Now you go a little bit further east. Do you remember what happened last year with Roger too? So this was the night. Was it Friday night? Tonight a year ago, Roger sang on stage with Justin Moore.
Yeah.
And Roger was so nervous singing, practicing that he drove the wrong way when he left here.
I did. I know the song frontwards backwards. We were going to do 2 songs. We did the one. I say that only to say that I know the songs, but I was just nervous as all get out. I'm getting on stage with this dude. He's got a couple, dozen number ones. Big deal, in front of all those people. When I leave here, the only other time we've come up this way is when we go to Searcy, you know. Yeah. And whenever I come out of Searcy, I hang a right, and that's my mentality. So when I get out of here, I cross under, go under the overpass or whatever it is, and I hang a right. Takes me all the way. I'm going, I should be at Fletcher right now turning in my vehicle because that's what I'm supposed to do. I get the cash. And you guys know as well as I do, between cash and here, there's not a lot of gas stations right there off the highway. I'm calling Siri, tell me where the closest everything is. Couldn't find it. Boy, I tell you, it got down to nothing. I'm doing earplugs. I'm doing 100. Hope. That's okay. I'm doing 100, hoping that no matter what happens,
he was so nervous, but he knocked it out on stage. It was a home run. We've got great pictures of that night.
Yeah. Still nervous about that, though, but it was all good. Thanks again to Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram for getting us up here today.
So funny, speaking of Justin Moore, I got my car today, and it was 4:15 when I left my house. And so I listened a little bit of ESPN, and then I said, well, I'm going to listen to a little bit of music. And I think I went over to one of the country stations. First time I hear time's a ticking. Our man Justin Moore with that. So
I'm driving my son-in-law's car that he swapped in, during that bet that Frank had. So I'm driving his vehicle, and it's a fantastic 24 blacked out Cherokee, and it's great. It's loaded with everything.
That's very nice.
The one thing that it has on there, it's got a ding. I'll have to ask Ryan, who recovered from his surgery, has gallbladder removed, and everything's fine. Is that it's got a notification when certain artists are playing on Sirius somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, is that cool? That's cool.
Yeah, so the thing,
advanced.
I get to see what my son-in-law listens to a lot too.
Gotcha.
A lot of Oasis.
What'd you learn?
Yacht
Okay.
rock.
All right.
A lot of that goes.
Maybe he don't want you seeing that. Of course, it's not his car anymore, so I guess it doesn't matter. They haven't wiped it clean.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe one of the sales people have done that.
Today is also National Fig Newton Day, so this is what I remember about Fig Newtons. I cannot stand Fig Newtons, but my dad loved them. When I was growing up as a kid, my dad would have a pack of Fig Newtons.
It's an old person's cookie.
Yeah,
and I say old. My parents were eating them too, and they were 40. I'm thinking it's open.
In or out on Fig Newtons? What do you think?
Out.
Okay. Well, Chris, you're out. Blake's in.
Is it Nutella? Is that some of that Nutella stuff or whatever that is? What is that? Apple butter? What is in the?
No,
I don't know, but it's
fruit.
delicious.
It's delicious. Is it good with?
It's horrible.
Good with cook?
Are you in or out, Raj? In or out?
No, I've never acquired a taste.
Josh, in or out?
No, out.
Fig. Yeah, it was. You're right. It's sort of it looked gross.
I don't know
like that. I don't want any of that.
It had bran cereal,
but my
buttermilk, Fig Newt.
My dad loved that. Also, 23 days of the Super Bowl. We've got to get our contestants for the Clergy Bowl. So if you want to be a part of that, just text us, me, Roger, or Josh on the text line 661-1037, or you can email them, Roger or Josh at 1037 The Buzz if you want to be a part of that. We mentioned we've been here. This is what you said. 2016 was the first year. I can't remember. What was it like when this thing started compared to what it is now? Nothing in the same.
Oh no! It's much better run this year.
Who do you give
the
credit?
first year that we did this thing, we had a tent set up down on the river.
Okay, that's it. All right.
We were kind of expecting a couple hundred people to show up,
Yeah.
and it was 5 guys running the thing.
Wow.
Had no idea what we were getting into. Had 700 people show up the first
Wow.
year.
So you and with that, even you knew that you had.
Couple of the people that do something similar.
Oh, they do, huh?
They have one up in Northeast Arkansas, and there's a new one down in Conway. But none of them have the green jacket.
That's right. None of them are called Mallard Masters.
That's right. That's right.
Well, listen, always great to see you guys. Appreciate you guys kicking it off. And I'm going to be around tomorrow. I'll show back up tomorrow and hang out. And I'll try to behave, Roger.
I think you'll be fine. I think you'll
cut it loose.
Yeah, cut it loose. Yeah.
Where's it? Were you staying up here?
I don't think I'm going to do that. But my dad may be flying into Batesville tomorrow. They've got something going on up there, and a little meeting or something. And but I was thinking
your dad,
Martin. Well, he's in Panama City.
Yeah.
But I think they're going up to see those guys is what it is. So I may drive up to see them for a little bit and then come on down here. But I'm hanging at Augusta. And of course, Augusta state champions in what year? 1990.
Last one's 92.
92. And is it, what's this, Roger?
All right.
Is it Augusta Red Devils? Is that right?
That's right.
Thank you very much. The Red Devils.
I will say yes, it is.
Well, Chris, Blake, thanks so much. Always great to see you guys. Connor, you get out of school today? You got to go to school now. You got to go to school. Well, look at that. It's not time for a haircut, is it? Now, look at that right there. We're going to see you guys. Congrats on another year. Look forward to seeing you guys.
Being here.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you.
To Augusta.
You betcha. Look forward to hanging out the rest of the day and tomorrow as well. All right, that's our man Justin Moore taking us to break. You can find out more about this event. MallardMastersChampionship.com is the website. Some good folks here in Augusta. And Roger, this is we found out yesterday. This is one of we do about 90 road shows a year. 90. That's about 35%, I think, of all of our shows we do outside the studio. We enjoy it. We love it.
We love it. Well,
get
time
out
flies.
amongst the people.
It's already been a year since we.
I know.
Time flies, and I remember leaving here last year thinking, what a great event. And you couldn't be here because of that concert and all that last year. That's why. So you'll be here this year. It's wonderful getting up here to see the folks.
That's our man Justin Moore. Speaking of, time's a ticking. That's what he's going to take us to break with. Don't go away. 6:30 here in Augusta.
Centennial Bank presents Dan Hampton each week on Morning Mayhem. Centennial Bank. Strength is no accident. You work hard for your money. Keep it secure at Centennial Bank. Member FDIC.
This is Sports Center.
The Little Rock Trojans stay hot. Last night, they beat Eastern Illinois 74-63. They're now 8-10 overall. They're 5-2 in the Ohio Valley Conference. They've won 6 of their last 7 games. Strong night for Kachienze. He scores 17 points and grabs 5 rebounds on the evening. Cameron Wallace had a double-double, 14 points and 10 boards to go along with 3 assists. Up next, for the Trojans, they'll take on Western Illinois at 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon at the Jack Stevens Center. Little Rock women get the job done last night, 55-47 over Eastern Illinois. They're now 9-8 overall. They are also 5-2 in the Ohio Valley Conference. 4 different Trojans in double figures last night, led by Elena Payne and Maya Cotto, who both had 12 points. The Central Arkansas Bears win last night. They get a 62-60 win over Jacksonville after rallying from 13 down. They are now 8-10 overall. They're 3-2 in the A-Sun. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Mostly cloudy and breezy today with a high of 55 degrees, plus about a 20% chance of a shower. Tonight, mostly clear, still breezy. We'll get down to 32. And for Saturday, a mostly cloudy day, cold and windy with a high of only 41. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
It's the 36th annual Reliance Bank Arkansas Big Buck Classic, presented by Arkansas's best Chevy dealers, January 23rd through the 25th at the State Fairgrounds. There are hundreds of vendors with huge discounts on all types of hunting equipment. Hunters, bring your antlers for a chance to win a Can-Am Defender from Bradford Marine and ATV. The 36th annual Reliance Bank Arkansas Big Buck Classic, presented by Arkansas's best Chevy dealers, sponsored by Hunters Refuge, Remington, Taka Hunting Gear, and Outlaw Beer.
This is David Bazzell for my bank, Simmons Bank. I love the fact that Simmons Bank started in Pine Bluff way back in 1903 with a little over $3,000 in deposits, and over the last 122 years, they've grown to 6 states, 200 locations, and $27 billion in assets. But the best thing is, they've never forgotten where home is. They're committed to helping Arkansans reach their dreams. Whether it's a home loan or money for home improvements, Simmons Bank wants to help. They can turn the equity in your home into a line of credit or help take your business to the next level. Just start by going online and opening an account at SimmonsBank.com. It's that simple. And if you haven't noticed, Simmons Bank is in the community because they live where you live. Simmons Bank Arena in North Little Rock, Simmons Bank Field at War Memorial Stadium, and Simmons Bank Field and Pavilions at UAPB. Just some of the venues that Simmons Bank supports. And congrats to Simmons for hosting the second Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens at Pleasant Valley Country Club. Another outstanding job, well done. And if you haven't noticed, I am proud to call Simmons Bank my bank.
It's DJ Williams here, and I got some big news for my friends at Standing Firm Farms in Greenbrier. They now have brisket burgers. They are hands down some of the best that you can buy. And with Standing Firm Farms, they raise that single source high-end Angus beef, grass or grain-fed. They also are a ground beef supplier for local restaurants, trusted for quality and consistency. So check out their steak, burger, and brisket bundle boxes online right now at standingfirmfarms.com with free delivery to your doorstep in most cases. It's local family beef for the natural state. Standing Firm Farms.
Well, Bass, game's almost over. I hope you got those bets in on the Oaklawn Sports app.
You know, Roger, this Oaklawn Sports betting app might actually make watching games with you bearable.
That's big talk coming from a guy who's about to pick up the tab. But I hear you. With this app, we can bet on all the games this season with so many options.
And after they kick this field goal, it'll be you picking up the tab.
Nah, he's going to miss.
It's good!
That's bad.
Bet all season long with Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Let's keep the good vibes going. Morning Mayhem is back on the air. Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
All right. Knock 3 times.
Hey girl, what you doing down there?
It is 6:36. We are here in Augusta, Arkansas. It's our second trip for the Mallard Masters Championship at Expo. And then tomorrow night, you've got the Tail Feathers and Tamales dinner and auction going on. It's all a fundraiser for higher education, early childhood scholarships, local development, all the things that they do here in Augusta. Roger and I are here, and Josh is back in studio. If you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037. Roger, I was looking. We got off on a slow start. If you look at some of our comments.
Oh yeah.
But hopefully we've got it worked out, and we
made it back.
Still working on. We're playing around with our speaker here. Rebecca says on our Middleton Heat Air hotline, still waiting on the best listener contest. We've got to get that done.
You're right,
Remind
Rebecca.
me, Roger, to do that. I guess that means she wants to be in it.
I don't think that's what she's saying. I think she understands the fine show, but you got to be totally honest with you. She would be a pretty heady competitor in that she's been around for a long, long time, especially if we brought up show us no name stuff. She's been around that long.
I think she would have a good chance.
She was here before me. I think.
From the 870, Jacksonville blew out Denver, and the Bills just beat Jacksonville. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't that Josh? Wasn't that the a game that didn't matter between Jacksonville and Denver at the end of the year?
I think it did, but also, I mean, like, random results do happen. You know, the Browns beat a few good teams this year, so it's not, like, you can't just take individual results.
What was the game at the end of the season? It was the last game of the season. Was it Denver and the Chiefs or somebody?
Yeah,
it was somebody just got
a guy I did not recognize playing quarterback.
Yeah,
old
That's
Dunsky,
it.
whatever his name was. Yeah.
Yeah, join us now. And the good thing about it, Roger, we have them on camera. We've got TJ Whitehead, Taylor Cravens, and Paul Clemens. And TJ, you've been doing this for a while now, right? Are you one of the old heads at this, correct?
Yeah, a little bit.
Started what year? It was 16, the very beginning?
Yep, sure enough. We had a group of guys, I think Blake was on here earlier, that kind of got together and put this idea and then brought it forth to some of the businesses here in Augusta, and so I got to be involved as a sponsor early with our care, and we've been really pleased to see the progression that's made over the years.
Yeah, we were talking about whether this is a family kind of deal. You guys sponsor the Kids Zone, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
our care's a Kids Zone sponsor this year, and really excited to play the role that we have. We've just can't believe the how big this thing has gotten over the time.
Yeah,
it's a phenomenal idea.
It's funny, Roger. I don't know if you noticed when you drove in today. I always notice these kind of things. You notice the population sign?
No, I didn't pay attention this time.
Take a shot at population on the sign of Augusta.
Of Augusta, 230.
Nope, 1928. I think is what it is. 1,928 people, and you're going to have 600 alone tomorrow night at this event. It just goes to show you, and also too, we were talking about tamales, the famous tamale factory, where Doe's gets his tamales. If you don't know Doe's, I mean that's. But even though you're not going to do it at their place, you've got a great new facility outside saw it driving up over here where everybody's going to be.
That's right. Last year, Tamale Factory, we packed that place out in the arena there and decided to try to expand our space a little bit. But the good thing is that Michael John and Tamale Factory, they're still catering it. It's going to be the same menu. We actually upgraded this year to fillets and
look at you.
And so we're really excited about the new location and being able to have more people. Last year we sold around 40 tables. This year we're going up to 60.
I know.
And
That's impressive, man.
It's been phenomenal.
Roger, are you a tamale guy or no?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't start off as a tamale guy. I've slowly jumped on the tamale bandwagon. Yeah. What about you, Josh?
What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe I don't.
Burrito guy?
I don't think I was exposed to a lot of tamales in my
Probably
day.
not.
I don't know why.
Not in Panama City.
What about you, Josh? Tamales, yes or no?
I've turned the quarter on them, just like you. I mean, I don't think I tried them that often.
Yeah.
I think it's like one of those things you read on a Mexican menu, but you never actually order.
Yeah. In the gentleman, I'm just blank on his name. It's Mr. Tamale, Mr. Doze. What's his name?
Mr. George Parr Eldridge.
No, who is it, George?
George Eldridge.
No. This is the owner of the operation here, Josh. That's okay. It's George.
George Paul Eldridge
Yeah.
is kind of the proprietor there, and then when Mr. George Paul decided to retire Michael John Gray.
Yeah, he'll be by here a little bit later.
He'll be by a little later. He took over.
Yeah, this and Roger. Yeah, and those tamales go everywhere. Right? It's a big operation.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
I remember 20 years ago when you start seeing some of the food trucks, or just some ladies were walking. We're going from business to business, just selling homemade tamales.
Yeah.
And they were obviously the real deal.
The other thing that Roger talked about a minute ago was Sloan, and we've got two guys here from Sloan Valve. And one is, I guess both these guys are here, you're all about the gumbo cook-off. That's another part of this thing we hadn't mentioned. There's a gumbo cook-off going on. So we got Tyler Cravens. Tyler, you were here last year, right?
Correct.
Yeah, we talked with you. And then we got Paul Clemens. Paul, you're the winner. You were the winner last year, right, of the gumbo competition?
Yep, that was a good time. My love language is cooking, so it's always great to compete and feed a bunch of bellies.
So what's the rules and regs for getting in the gumbo deal? How does that work?
I mean, I think it's only just $100 a team. Anyone can come in. You can have up to 4 people. You can cook this year. You can cook your duck off-site, but the gumbo and everything, the roux has to all to be made in-house. You got to cook like 5 quarts, and everyone gets the free sample and I think there's going to be like a people's choice and then the top 3.
So you tell me roux only in-house, roux in-house.
Yeah.
Roger, remember that. That's the phrase that pays today.
Hashtag roux in-house.
Roux in-house.
There you go.
Right. What was the angle? What helped you win? What was the do you want to share that with us? Or
is there a special ingredient or texture?
Sort of angle?
Just a lot of love. And smoke.
A lot of love and smoke. Right. And of course, Tyler, Roger was. We both were. When we found out that Sloan, which is one of the biggest, companies in the world for what it is, for the valves, the toilets that we see. Every man, when they sit on the toilet, looks around and notices what kind of valves you got there.
You might crack a rib if you turn too far around. But when you're standing up anyway at their urinal, for sure. But we always talk about all the companies. It's small companies in this state that are worldwide. You talk about Don Grisham, Sigma Supply, and these guys right here, and it's done right here.
Well, and two, it takes a global effort to make what you see all over the world.
Yeah.
But as many U.S. facilities and global facilities that we have, the only foundry on the planet that actually pours all those valves in 5 minutes.
That's right. That's pretty cool. And I didn't mean to misspeak by saying worldwide, but I know you have to do that. But nationwide, how big it is in this 1,928 people town.
Someone asked here on our Middleton Eaton Air text line, what time do things get started over in Augusta tomorrow, and how long do they go for? So you got several things going on here. You've got the duck hunting competition that's sunrise tomorrow till, I guess, you got to turn all your ducks in by noon, I guess. Is that what it is?
That's right.
So everything starts, you probably obviously got to get signed up today to be able to duck hunt in the morning, correct? Yeah, so somebody would come here, and then The expo that starts today, right? That starts later this afternoon.
They start setting up today.
So it's not open to the public today. It's all tomorrow.
That's right. That's right. So doors open tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Gotcha. And then you've got all this competition that you talked about, the gumbo and all the folks, the duck hunters. Will they actually bring the ducks here?
They will.
They actually bring them to this facility.
Yeah.
And then right next door, we're going to be having the tamales and tail feathers tomorrow night.
That's right.
So it all happens in one day. A lot of activities. I can't remember, Roger, if we discussed this. Sports alliances for Augusta. So I noticed you guys are both wearing Arkansas stuff, and so but you're closer to Jonesboro, right? You're actually closer to Arkansas State. But this is you said this is still a Razorback community more than it is in Arkansas State for the most part. You think?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'll tell you, Arkansas State has done a good job of marketing this side of the state, and so I think their fan base is growing this way. I mean, we follow both, but yeah, I would say the Razorbacks still predominantly have the majority here in this area.
Met a lady yesterday, and her son, she's 91, and she'd taken her son, who's my age, taken him to. She had gone by herself to her husband to the '69 shootout between Arkansas and Texas. Then they went to the Orange Bowl against Oklahoma. Just a lot of history. Now the game may change, and we may never have that again, but you got a lot of decades of history, so. Doesn't matter what part of the state that you're in. The Razorbacks have a stronghold. And you've got a baseball sweatshirt on. Are you a baseball guy?
Yeah. My family, big baseball fans. I wore this today. Pulled it out of the closet because Dave Van Horn signed a Mallard duck decoy for us, and we're auctioning that off tomorrow night.
Nice.
We got, and then actually Coach Calipari signed a basketball for us.
Very nice.
So. They've been real supportive.
Well, we hope to. It looks like we're going to get Cam Kozel back again this year. He was absolutely fantastic last year with us, and we expect him to get back to Omaha and just to see how deep they can go. I saw where I can't remember what the line is, but there was an expert yesterday I saw on social media that said he expects the Razorbacks to win 20 SEC games because that's what we usually do. Also, too, a really cool thing. I don't know if you saw it, Roger. The Broyles Award. We've talked about it too. The Broyles Award is February 12th. The defensive coordinator for Miami, Corey Heatherman's a finalist. The defensive coordinator for Indiana, Brian Haynes, is a finalist back to back. They are both going head to head, and probably whoever wins the game is probably going to win that Broyles Award. And they were in each other's wedding. And kind of find out. We posted those pictures yesterday. And I saw your tweet, which is great that they're. I love that. What are the odds of that? That these two guys are in each other's wedding how many years ago, and they find themselves coaching against each other, maybe for the Broyles Award for Assistant Coach of the Year and a national championship. And not Brian Haynes, but Heatherman was the one I told you that Kalishaw yesterday in the Dallas Morning News said that's who the Cowboys should hire as their defensive coordinator. Right. Yeah. All right, do not go away. We'll take a break. If you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037 is the Middleton Heat and Air text line. We are here for the I want to say, do you have a number? I'm just going to say the Mallard Masters Championship. Do you have like the 10th, 12th? What is it? We said it was 16, so that's 9, or is it the 10th? I always get mixed up because you do the math. Is it counting the first year you're counting this year? So you think it's 9? You think it's 10?
Yes.
It's 10? It's 10. All right. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hi, folks. It's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you're in the market for a new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram, we hope you give us a chance to earn your business. Here's some things to consider. Fletcher Dodge has been family-owned dealer here in Sherwood for over 25 years. We know how to take care of our customers to keep them coming back. Every Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram dealer pays the same price for their vehicles. It's the dealer that makes the difference. We'll give you the best deal up front. No haggling, no arguing. We make it easy to buy a new vehicle, and we'll pay you more for your trade-in. Compare our deal to anybody's, and you'll buy from us. Come see us today for the deal of a lifetime on new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram. At Frank Fletcher Dodge, you'll always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. And we promise you a hassle-free buying experience. We want to be your dealer for life. Shop Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood before you buy anywhere else. Just tell us what you're looking for and we'll make you a deal. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
It's a new year. Time to focus on what really matters, your health. At Arkansas Urology, we make it simple for men to stay on top of their screenings. Every Arkansas Urology location offers health screenings by appointment from 8 to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. A few minutes can make a lifetime of difference, so start the year strong. 501-219-8900 or visit ArkansasUrology.com to schedule your appointment today. Arkansas Urology, your health starts here.
Spring is sprung and fall is fell. Winter's here, and you may not realize it, but this is the perfect time to spruce the house up. The best way to do that is to call CertaPro Painters. They'll explain everything with no pressure, no upsell, just straightforward professional advice. That's why I've used CertaPro Painters for years on a number of different projects, and I'll do it again and again. Each CertaPro Painters is independently owned and operated. You can schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C.
The Bucks are back at the 36th Annual Reliance Bank Arkansas Big Buck Classic, presented by Arkansas's best Chevy dealers, January 23rd through the 25th at the State Fairgrounds. You could win a lifetime hunting license, a hunting rifle, a $1,000 gift card from Hunter's Refuge, $1,000 from Reliance Bank, or a Bear Den trip from Arkansas's best Chevy dealers. The Taka Hunting Gear Game and Fish Foundation Free Kids Zone, including a trout pond, hoverball, Bwana Gym, and more. Hunters, bring your antlers for your chance to win a Can-Am Defender from Bradford Marine and ATV. Rattlesnakes, chainsaw carving, birds of prey, monster trucks, the Big Buzz Chili Cook-Off, and the Tiger Encounter. The Reliance Bank Arkansas Big Buck Classic, presented by Arkansas's best Chevy dealers. Tree stands, clothing, RVs, ATVs, UTVs, ammo, and more. It's a Hall of Fame event and an Arkansas tradition. January 23rd to 25th at the State Fairgrounds. Sponsored by Reliance Bank, Arkansas's best Chevy dealers, Bradford Marine and ATV, Can-Am, Hunter's Refuge, Remington, Taka Hunting Gear, Outlaw Beer, and 1037 The Buzz. Visit BigBuckClassic.com and Facebook for more info.
The next time you travel to El Dorado and need overnight accommodations, the Haywood Hotel is where you need to stay. The Haywood El Dorado Tapestry Collection by Hilton is a great place to stay if you're in South Arkansas, listening to live music or playing the challenging Mystic Creek Golf Club. Take time and relax in their bar for a drink before going out on the town for dinner. The Haywood, 210 South Washington, right in the heart of downtown El Dorado. Search the Haywood El Dorado on the web or call 800-293-0718 for reservations. The Haywood, a Beechwood hospitality property.
Hey, it's David BAZZEL for my good friends at Bath Fitter. I've been working with decade now. They're a family-owned business that's been around for over 40 years. They are the pioneers of the acrylic bath industry. Bath Fitter offers a one-of-a-kind remodeling process that's easy and stress-free. They offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers, and with their seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you can refresh your shower space in no time. They can even convert your existing bath into a shower. Check them out online at bathfitterlittlerock.com and tell them Basil sent you.
Tune in every Friday morning to hear Danny West from hogsports.com on Morning Mayhem. Brought to you by HJ Trailer Sales. They've got truck beds and utility trailers for every type of job and a service facility for maintenance and repair. Local folks with great products. Visit them online at hjtrailersales.com or in person at 808 Albert Pike in Hot Springs.
No matter where you are or how you're listening, we thank you for making Morning Mayhem part of your day. Now, back to Baz, Roger, Justin, and Josh.
Coming to you live from Augusta. We're here for the annual Mallard Masters Championship and Expo. All gets underway tomorrow. Hunting starts early, and we'll announce the winners tomorrow night at the Tail Feathers and Tamales Dinner and Auction. Got a lot of great auction items. You got an expo going on all through the day tomorrow. Last year, raised about $160,000 for a variety of things.
That's outstanding.
Yeah, going to have another
It's amazing.
30% higher attendance tomorrow night for that event. I'm sure tomorrow will be great. Weather's going to be good. I got TJ Whitehead, Tyler Cravens, and Paul Clemens here. Yeah, TJ, I mean, you know, $160,000 is nothing to sneeze at. I do a lot of charity events. And if you've got more numbers, I'm sure you're expecting to beat $160,000 this year.
Yeah, our committee has talked in length about that, and we're trying to take a real modest approach, and if we can earn one more dollar, kind of the Jerry Lewis type of philosophy, if we can earn one more dollar this year, we'll be pleased. But our goal is a little higher than that, but we're going to be satisfied if it's just a dollar more.
I was going to say, for those who want to see the Razorback game tomorrow, will there be a TV somewhere around, or do people just need to have their phone as they walk around?
Yeah, there you will see there will be a bunch of TVs around, but a lot of that's going to be dedicated to sponsor advertisements.
Sure.
So there'll be banners of sponsors that participated and sponsored the event. But yeah, I'd say bring your phone, and we'll try to have some good Wi-Fi for you.
What is the Roger and Josh? We won't know the line on the Georgia game until tomorrow. Is that correct, or is there one out there already?
Well, I'm having a difficulty. It's an unsecured site, so I can't see.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I should have asked Zach about that last night when I saw him.
Josh, should we be favored in this game tomorrow, or no?
I think it's going to be too tight to say. I mean, the Auburn game was what, 2.5?
Pick 'em. Yep. Or
I
one.
bet the numbers because the thing was Auburn was favored at Missouri this week, so I wouldn't be surprised if like the computers like Auburn more. So I wouldn't be shocked if Arkansas is like a 1.5 favorite. That would be my guess. Arkansas by a very slim margin.
Be a nice road win if we can get it. Tyler Cravens, Paul Clemens here with Sloan Valve. It's funny, we had this happen at the Big Buck Classic years ago. Now, Sloan is the sponsor of the cook-off, the gumbo cook-off. So, Tyler, Paul, some people might roll their eyes a little bit if somebody from Sloan wins said competition, but that's what happened last year. Did anybody go, wait a minute now? Or the fact that Sloan's got a lot of people that have entered the competition?
I'm sure there might have been some heartburn. But it's a great event. We donated that back to the scholarship
you betcha.
fund.
That's awesome.
We're there for the trophy and full bellies.
Yeah, and the fact is that it is Sloan that's sponsoring that because where's Sloan? It's in the toilet. This is the gumbo, and you got to get filled up with it.
Is Sloan a sponsor, supporter of the school, like the football team and all that? Do you guys get involved with sports, or y'all sort of stay away from that kind of sponsorship?
I think that is definitely a goal.
Yeah, gotcha. All right. Do you have a slogan like Roger
Sloan?
Yeah.
Water connects us.
Water connects us. I was waiting. This is the comedian.
Yeah. But
he's thinking right now.
Cut him off.
He's thinking.
No, you did perfect.
He's
because
thinking.
I probably would have said something stupid and inappropriate, like I did with the gumbo comment. Because St. Pete Sloan needs to also sponsor the chili cook-off at Big Buck because they need that too down that way.
But Baz, I've only been over the founder here for the last 2 years, so some of my goals are working more with the city and getting some of those sponsorships for the local teams.
All right on.
Well, Tyler, you got a great personality, and you can tell you want to give back to the community, and that's how you have these things happen, TJ. I've done enough events and put things together. You got to have good people coming together that see a common cause and want to jump in, all hands on board,
Yeah, absolutely. And this year has been we had an extra challenge, and right now we're looking for a new executive director of the Economic Development Commission here, and so Regina was with it last year.
Yeah.
She took another job, and it was better for her family, and so we've been without. But we had guys like Thomas Gaines step out, Melissa Massengale step up, and just a host of committee members that have gone way beyond what we ever would have wanted them to have to do. But, man, they stepped up, and it's trying to do it bigger and better.
Yeah, well, you're doing it.
And with less manpower, it's been really phenomenal to watch people just come out of nowhere to help.
And I remember last year, Roger, Melanie Cornwell, who was one of your most valued and loyal trivia players, her sister-in-law, Amanda Gaines, is here with breakfast.
Nice.
And I think her business is in McCrory, Gaines Granary. And remember we made the connection for the first time.
Absolutely.
With Mike.
I had no idea. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, guys, always great. I know, TJ, you're going to be around, and Tyler and Paul, if I don't see you, thanks for all you guys do for this great event and for the community.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it. And good luck on the car. Are you going to go 2 for 2?
That's more pressure. Like winning the first time, it's easy. Going back to back, that's tough.
Yeah, okay. High expectations. All right, guys, have a great day. Like I said, TJ, we'll see you a little bit later. All right, Dan Hampton coming up. Right. We'll see who he thinks are going to win who's going to win the games this weekend in the NFL. Glad you're with us. 7 o'clock here on Morning Mayhem in Augusta, Arkansas.
The Buzz.
You know how I am. You guys know how I am. I don't forget anything.
Crushing all the competition.
So you can take that to the bank.
Say yes to the Arkansas Democrat Gazette wedding show Sunday, January 18th at the State House Convention Center in Little Rock. VIP tickets are available and get you and a guest entry to our exclusive stage social event held just before the wedding show. VIP perks include t-shirt, tote, new swag, custom labels, prizes, reserved seating at the stage, and early entrance to the event. A limited amount of these tickets are available on sale now at arkansasbridalcommunity.com or find us on Facebook at ADG Wedding Show.
Arkansas Advocates for Children and Families presents Central Arkansas Soup Sunday, March 1st at 3:30 at the Jack Stevens Center at UA Little Rock. Arkansas Advocates works for an Arkansas where every child and family has every opportunity for success. Central Arkansas Soup Sunday, benefiting Arkansas Advocates for Children and Families, March 1st at 3:30. Tickets are available at aradvocates.org and at the door.
World champion of what?
103.7 The Buzz, your world champions of sports radio.
Don't get me wrong.
Little Rock. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
It's baseball time. Single game tickets for the Arkansas Travelers go on sale today. The team is celebrating the start of its 125th season by offering tickets for just $1.25. But the deal is only available for 125 minutes. You have from 10 a.m. until 12:05 p.m. before tickets return to their regular price. The offer is for general admission and field reserve tickets. The Travs make their home debut on April 7th. And if you ever wanted to be a pro football player, now is your chance. The Arkansas Diamonds Arena football team is hosting open tryouts. The tryouts are open to anyone with no professional or arena football experience needed. Tryouts start tomorrow at 10 a.m. at the Hot Springs School District Indoor Practice Arena. The season itself gets started with the home game on May 29th. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during The Zone. Brought to you by Washita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
A slight chance of showers today with a mostly cloudy sky, breezy with a high of 55 degrees. Tonight, mostly clear, still breezy. We'll drop down to 32. And a windy Saturday. Behind the front, only high of 41 with a mostly cloudy sky. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Trey Reed here from The Wild Side on 103.7 The Buzz with a little programming note. The Wild Side will be on Wednesday night, January 21st and 28th the next couple of weeks, and then again on February 11th, Wednesday night version of The Wild Side.
It's cold. Like, why did I leave the house cold? That's why you stop at Family Market for a hot cup of community coffee. Bean to cup every time. So, yes, it's fresh. And here's where it gets smart. Buy a large community coffee and you get 5 cents off a gallon of All-American Valero gas with your Family Market rewards card. Now, let's talk Big Mondays. That's premium grade gas for the price of mid-grade gas. Unless you're mad at your money, I honestly don't know why you wouldn't have a rewards card. Because when you shop and save at Family Market, you never pay full price for gas. Ever. And it's not just gas. Grab chips, protein bars, sodas, or go healthy with salads, sandwiches, and Topo Chico water. Yeah, the good stuff. Plus fountain drinks and more hot community coffee. And remember, every large drink knocks 5 cents off a gallon. Visit Family Market stores in Pangburn, Shannon Hills, Malvern, Mayflower, Hot Springs, and Worcester. No store near you yet? Relax. One's coming, and you'll be glad it did. Family Market. Shop smart, save money, stay warm.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus lots of fun choices. Like ping pong. Right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Brand new players get a 100% profit boost just for downloading the Bet Saracen app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
At Parker Cadillac, luxury isn't just what you drive, it's how you're treated. We offer the nicest inventory you'll find anywhere. Hand-selected, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And we've got something for every budget. You won't find a better selection of certified pre-owned vehicles anywhere. Plus, 2 years of complimentary oil changes free of charge. We don't just sell cars, we guarantee the best buying experience start to finish. No pressure, no games, no giveaways. Just great vehicles and exceptional service. Call us now, 501-224-2400 or shop online at parkerspecials.com.
Arkansas Municipal Equipment in Poen, founded over a decade ago by Daniel and Vanessa Ellison. They lease and sell trucks, trash carts, roll-off dumpsters, and street sweepers. Proud to be Arkansas's only authorized dealer for New Way refuse trucks and Timco street sweepers. Your authorized dealer for Galfab roll-off and hook lift trucks. You can get parts and service for all makes and models with technicians traveling the state to take care of you.
AME, it's the service after the sale.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
See Shelter Agent Christy Pettit in Maumelle, Chad Kesterson in Arkadelphia, or Bo Beavis in Cabot today.
This is Justin Acree. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
This is Trey Johnson with HJ Trailer Sales. It's a new year, and we're kicking it off with an inventory blowout sale. We're taking up to $4,000 off 2025 inventory. Whether you've had your eye on it, been dreaming about it, or waiting for the perfect time, this is your moment. At HJ Trailer Sales, we pride ourselves on exceptional customer service and reliability. Kick off the year right, save big, and start fresh with up to $4,000 off 2025 inventory. Visit HJ Trailer Sales today, off Albert Pike in Hot Springs, or online at hjtrailersales.com.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
7-0 and 7-0 game.
Here are David BAZZEL.
Joy Chestnut is back.
Roger Scott.
Well, both of them have passed, one by his own hand.
And Justin Moore.
How big old boy are you?
All right, it is 7:06 on this Friday, January. What's that?
Who's on the phone with?
Who, Raj?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll find out in a second. I'm not sure. We are here in Augusta, Arkansas, for the second year in a row at the Masters Championship. It is a duck hunting competition tomorrow morning, and then an expo all day, a duck gumbo cook-off. There's a ladies' hen party, Roger. We're going to find out what that is.
What?
I'm not sure what it is.
I think we do.
It's a hen party. I'm not sure what it is.
It's just for ladies.
But the ladies, that's exactly right. And then tomorrow night you've got the tamale, the tail feathers and tamale dinner and auction. I'm going to be a part of that, Roger. I'm coming back. Going to be hanging out here. Arkansas will take on Georgia. And we did not find out for sure, right, on the
I think it's 2.5.
It is 2.5. And
that's what I'm hearing.
Who is favored?
Georgia.
You say no, Josh?
I'm saying for Oakland. Oakland's got no
yeah,
up. Yeah,
has not posted yet. Gotcha. All right, we're going to talk with Dan Hampton here in just a second. Roger.
Hey, while you're doing it, real quick, had a group of ladies that won the big thing, won first place last night.
Yes.
It was the Bay Girls. Kathy Searcy, Pat Bearden, Karen
Very
Span,
nice.
I guess that's what, and Marcia Goings. These were the Bay Girls, or Go
The
Hogs.
Bay Girls.
Yeah, and I hope I got the names right.
Yes.
Because of the spelling. Marcia did the spelling, and Marcia said she knows Joe Klein.
How about that?
Yeah, how about that? So anyway, it was the Bay Girls. Great crowd.
This is at Mainline Sports Bar last night.
Mainline Sports Bar last night.
At
Great
Oaklawn.
trivia. Thank you very much for everybody coming out. We do it every Thursday at 6:30.
Thanks again to Gaines Granary. That is our good friend Melanie Cornwell's sister-in-law, and that is some good grub. Appreciate having that. And a lot of activity going on. It all gets underway tomorrow morning officially. Goes all day and goes till late tomorrow night.
Saw a picture of you with his mom.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh, my
do you have that picture?
Look at that.
That is listen, that's when you were wearing tank tops, man. You were all about the tank top, no matter what the weather was.
You know, me and Dan Hampton used to wear tank tops. We don't anymore.
I don't know why you stopped, honestly.
Speaking of, let's bring in the Hall of Famer, Josh, if we can.
It's now time to talk to former Razorback and NFL Hall of Famer Dan Hampton. Dan Hampton on Morning Mayhem is brought to you by Centennial Bank. Centennial Bank, strength is no accident. You work hard for your money. Keep it secure at Centennial Bank. Member FDIC. Live from Chicago, Dan Hampton.
Well, I can't think of a better time to talk to the legend Dan Hampton when it's getting ready to be one of the great weather days in the history of Chicago football. And Dan, you're right there in the middle of it. Good morning. How you doing, buddy?
Well, gentlemen, I hope your weather's better in Augusta. It's been a long, long time since I was down that far south. I'll tell you, this thing is really shaping up to be a barn burner, if you will. You know, think about this. The last 10 years, dome teams are 1-15 on the road under 40 degrees. And that's just incomprehensible to me, because now they got the big heaters, they got the bench warmers, they got this, they got the package for the quarterback. And I just, it's hard to believe, but I will tell you this. The L.A. Rams, they were made, I think, 4-point favorites. They are now still 3.5-point favorites. So a lot of people don't think the cold's going to bother Matt Stafford as much as what all the hullabaloo has been about this week.
What now? Give us the stat again, Dan, that you said at the beginning. Tell us what that stat was about cold weather visiting teams again in Chicago.
Well, you could classify the Rams as a dome team, because SoFi is essentially
good dome teams. Gotcha.
Stadium. But in the last 10 years, dome teams are 1 win, 15 losses on the road under 40 degrees. And it's going to be a little bit under 40 degrees on Sunday night here in Chicago. They're calling for it to be about 20 and drop to 10 during the course of the
Of course, we always add that we've had this call with you for many years. Thanks to this year, obviously, the last few years, to Centennial Bank. You've told us this before, but refresh our memory. What is the coldest game that you played there at Soldier Field in your career?
Well, many times in single digits. But, you know, the crazy thing is the Bears have been playing football for 106 years. Of the 5 coldest games in history of the Chicago, I played 3 of them. So,
wow, very nice. Very nice.
My little crummy career of 12 years, I had 3 of them. And you know, a couple of games against the Packers, the 49er game, the championship game in 1988, just to give you an idea. You know, I played in the fog bowl. I mean, crazy weather games. But at noon on the day of the game in 1988, it was 45 degrees at noon. By the end of the game, which it started by the end of the game, wind chill was 28 below. So, you know, obviously it's crazy, and if you don't like it, just hang around. It's going to change probably for the worse.
Yeah. Dan, when you played in those games, I always find this fascinating. You know, we didn't play a lot of real cold games in Arkansas when I played here. There were a couple, and I can't remember. I don't think I did. Did you put anything over your arms, or did you dress the exact same way? If it was, you know, and I'm talking about underneath. I'm sure you could put it layered up. But as far as your skin exposure, did you cover your skin at all, or did you just expose your arms just like you always would play?
No, of course not. And you know, the funny thing about that is, you're talking about underneath. You know, I would wear a sleeveless T-shirt up until it got to 20 degrees. After that, I would put a sleeveless sweater on, okay, just to hold and retain body heat. And I'll never forget the fridge. He was watching a little TV, the game that I was telling you about, the 49ers, and his brother was in the AFC Championship game, and he was watching him, and he kept telling us what the update on the weather is. And he would keep saying, okay, now it's 20 wind chill factor. Now it's 15 wind chill factor. And I said, what do you mean wind chill? He goes, you know how cold it is on your windshield. Boy, we fell out laughing. We had it was hard to get by the time we went out for warm-up. kept saying, 10 degrees windshield.
Okay, all right, now, Dan, we haven't talked to you. It's sort of weird when we do this show, Raj. We have a whole week of talking to guests about what happened last weekend, and so by the time we get to Friday, we're like, well, no need to talk about it, but we got to go back. Sure. And what an amazing game it was there in Chicago when it looked like it was over. Caleb Williams makes the most unbelievable fourth down conversion, throwing off his back foot, running against his throwing motion. And a huge win for the Bears. What was that like as a former player to watch that, finally see the Bears get a win in the playoffs?
On one hand, as what I would call an old school player, where you do it at the line of scrimmage and you physically, you don't wait until the fourth quarter to create, some magic. The whole thing was, harrowing because we were like, what are they doing? What are they doing? And you're exactly right. The Green Bay Packer game was one that no one in Chicago will ever forget. The Bears scored 25 points in the fourth quarter to come from behind and win. And, those things, they happen once a year in the NFL. We've had about 3 of them in the last month. So, this team
crazy.
Seems to have a feel of destiny written on it. But this LA Rams team, you got to have to, cool off and think, hey, Matt Stafford is going to be the MVP of the NFL, but he's not the best player on their team. Puka Nacua is. And now you got Devontae Adams coming back. You've got a defensive line where 2 of the defensive ends made the Pro Bowl. So they are very, very talented. The Bears can pull it off this weekend. That would be some kind of a jewel heist.
The other game, you obviously get 4 games. The other game that's debated that I can't figure out who to pick. I go back and forth. Buffalo at Denver. What do you think about that one?
Well, and I said on television yesterday, I think Buffalo is a year too late and Denver may be a year too early. So it's going to be all 4 of these games. One of the things about this year is whatever you think you're probably wrong. And every one of these games, I can make a case for one team or the other to win. And so it's, again, all of those stats, another one about Stafford. Matt Stafford, obviously, he played for Detroit. He's 1-8 when he plays the game below 20 degrees. All these different reasons why you think Rams don't have a chance. But like I said, all year long, the crazy things have been happening. The Houston Texans going to New England. You can make a case their defense, their pass rush is going to win, but somehow, some way, Drake May is better than you think he is. Last year he was better than people thought. This year, he's probably going to be the runner-up in the MVP balloting. So, and then San Francisco, how do you lose, 3 of the best? Okay, if you wrote down a list of the 20 best players in the NFL, the 49ers have lost 3 of them, of the best 20 in the whole league, and yet they're still dangerous and possibly able to go up and beat Seattle. So this is going to be a crazy weekend. Fasten your chin strap on this one.
I've had a terrible year of trying to pick games just because of what you described. I just hard to get a read on any team, college or NFL this year. I think I went 6-1 the last 7, so I'm hoping I can finish strong. But I know this much, though, Dan. It doesn't matter. I tell you, the last few weeks of football, just watching football, have been so enjoyable, both on the NFL level and collegiate level. I mean, just great games, unexpected endings. It reminds you why Americans love this game so much, just because of the drama. Let's go. Speaking of, let's go to the national championship on Monday. At the beginning of the year, Miami was preseason number 10. Indiana was preseason number 20. I think a lot of people thought Indiana was that was just a lucky year last year. Obviously they've shown that it wasn't. I think Indiana is a 8-point favorite. What do you think is going to happen in that game?
Obviously, the University of Miami by hook or crook, they have home field advantage in the national championship. How does that work? How does that happen? All I can tell you is Miami is a dangerous team. But I was talking with Longstack yesterday, and he said that he has, concerns about the fact that during the game time situational, things, that the Miami team will not be as disciplined and conservative as what Indiana. I got to tell you, I've talked to a lot of coaches, and they are flabbergasted with not only how Indiana has come out of nowhere, but how truly good they are. All faces, and how they have kind of the heart of a champion, where they will gut you and pat you on the back at the same time. They're not a renegade team. They go out and do it the right way, let their shoulder pads do the talking. So I got to tell you, I'm leaning towards Indiana, because every single test, every time they have been put in a position where everybody and the experts go, oh, well, they're not ready for this. They can't handle this.
Right.
Not only do they blow everybody's doors off, they laugh about it. So I'm sticking with the Hoosiers to bring this thing in.
Yeah, they are so well coached, so disciplined. Of course, we've got the defensive coordinator back for the Broyles Award. He's a two-time finalist, Bryant Haynes. Just everything they do. I get so tired of watching sloppy football, both at Arkansas and other places I watch. It's just undisciplined. It just seems like, are we not practicing? Do we forget to explain kids what they're supposed to do? And then you watch Indiana and you go, that's the way you play football. That's the way you execute in all phases, as you mentioned. So it's a great story. It's interesting that Miami has come back now, the team that was so dominant in the 80s and 90s, and it's certainly not as good as their teams back then, but it's sort of fun to have them back in the discussion. Before we let you go, I do want to thank Centennial Bank for sponsoring you each week, Dan.
Thank you.
What did you think about Mike Tomlin, the situation at Pittsburgh? Do you think it was the right time? Terry Bradshaw said he probably thought, we had him on Tuesday, it was before it was announced, and he said, sometimes it's time for everybody to get a reset, and maybe that's what was needed, and that's exactly what happened on Tuesday.
And there's so many different versions of the story coming out of there, but it's kind of like my computer. It's gotten old and slow, and it's just a matter of time. Well, the one thing is, when Tomlin took over, Dick LeBeau had his own blitz, attack that really was kind of the backbone of the team. And then Bruce Arians came on, and then for whatever reason, Bruce Arians moved on. Tomlin and he didn't get along. And then Roethlisberger kind of bailed him out. Now there's nobody to bail him out. And, he had a great run. From what we understand within the inner circles is he doesn't want to coach again. You may see him, on one of the weekend shows, something like that. But the crazy thing is, and I've said this many times, great, get rid of Tomlin, fire him. All right, who you got? Who you bringing in?
Right.
So,
right.
Other than John Harbaugh and Kevin Stefanski, the rest of the list is not that impressive. So, one of the guys will probably wind up there is Brian Fuller, the coordinator of the Vikings. I think he's almost like a clone of Mike Tomlin, and I think he'd do a good job. I really do.
It's funny too. Everybody's talking about Roger and Dan about how long Mike Tomlin had been in the league as a head coach. Well, darn, John Harbaugh was only 1 year different. I think I think Tomlin was 19. I got to looking at Harbaugh. He was 18 years. I mean, he was 1 year.
Oh, no,
both those guys have had amazing longevity in a business, Dan, where longevity is not the norm.
And they both had great records the last couple, 3 or 4 years leading up to this.
Just didn't win in the playoffs.
That's right.
Because the difference is Harbaugh had to face Mahomes and some of those tough quarterbacks. But anyway, none of the people were talking about Harbaugh's longevity with the Ravens as they were with Tomlin.
Tomlin's 19-year reign and Pittsburgh, only two teams had a better record, and that was the Patriots and the Packers. And we all know the Patriots had Tom Brady, and the Green Bay Packers had a combination of Favre and Aaron Rodgers, two Hall of Famers. So I think he had a great run. But that's the thing, and going back to what you said 5 minutes ago, Baz, This is the most unpredictable year I've ever seen in the NFL. I've been, a part of the league a long time, and I got to tell you, somehow, some way, Pete Rozelle, so many years ago, when he used that word, narrative, well, guess what? He's got it. On any given Sunday, either team can win, and usually the one you don't think will win does. So, again, it's tough. But think about this, guys. The AFC North, Cincinnati, Baltimore, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, all three coaches got fired except the one that I thought should have fired, Jack Taylor in Cincinnati. They were 4-13 or something this year, and then he deserved to be fired. It was him. He kept his job. The other three got fired, and that is Stefanski, a two-time Coach of the Year, the 2 Super Bowl winners, Tomlin and Harbaugh. So don't scratch your head. It's hard to figure it out.
I do got to say, I just showed Roger, if you just tuned in,
I remember that.
We're visiting with Dan Hampton, brought to you by Centennial Bank. We're here in Augusta, Arkansas, for the Mallard Masters Championship and Expo, all getting underway tomorrow. But, Dan, somebody just sent us on our text line, our Middleton Heat and Air text line, the card, the picture of you when you were a senior. And, Roger, it's a good-looking picture.
Great picture.
Good-looking dude. And somebody says, whoever sent it said, I'm thinking Dan was better looking than Baz. Ha, ha, ha. Well, listen, you still are, but you were a good-looking dude then. But what's so funny about that
hairstyle's completely different.
Some people sometimes get me and you confused. In
what way?
It recently as 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
This guy goes, "Hey, man, what's going on, man? It's so great to see you. Man, you always one of my favorites." And I was like, "Oh, man, thank you so much. Man, your time with the Bears, it was so good."
Oh, nice.
I think, no, I'm about 6 inches shorter. What an All-American.
Awesome.
I don't own a gold jacket, but I appreciate
Wow. You know what? How do you know that might be the last time you see him? You could have signed Dan.
I bet Dan doesn't get the, hey, you look like BAZZEL.
Did you get that, Dan? You get that?
Wow.
Attaboy. Hey, at least we know what we're going to put out on Twitter.
when he said, man, he said, I love your time with the Bears. You were great, man. I said, that dude's a little bit better player than I was. Yeah. Hey, what's your lock this weekend? Are you going to give us a what's the phrase?
Trough.
The trough. What's your trough pick of the week?
Go to the trough. Well, guys, I got to tell you, the game that I think is very interesting, and a lot of people aren't talking about it, is the Patriots with Houston. So, Buffalo and Denver. That's going to be a dogfight. But I like the Patriots to beat the Houston Texans.
Wow.
Drake May.
Wow.
Drake May's better than you think he is. I'm just saying. I think we're all going to watch it tomorrow.
Wow, I tell you, I am just like you said. I'm not sure who I want to pick. Roger, do you have a favorite in any of these that you like? I
do. I have a favorite. I have the Bills. I'm pulling for the Bills.
Okay.
I mean,
but you're not just overwhelmed with confidence they're going to win, or are you?
I'm not overwhelmed. I'm a Cowboy fan. I don't care. I get to watch football games and not have to sweat it out, and hopefully have a good game. We've got to pick them. In that game, which is outstanding. It's been that way. And with everything else going on, I mean, obviously I'm a Bear fan. The only reason I was ever a Bear fan was two things. Number one, I saw Brian's song when I was a kid.
Yes.
And then Dan Hampton goes to the Bears. That's it for me. So I'm pulling for the Bears a big time.
Yes, Josh.
So for two defensive guys, Baz and Dan, I feel like for me, the game I would be least surprised to see is a blowout. I think Houston could blow out New England if New England blocks like they did against the Chargers at all. Like, it's going to be a long day. So that's the one game I feel like if there is a blowout in these games, I don't think there is, but that would be the one that I would circle. Like, I feel pretty good about the Texans defense.
Boy, Houston was impressive. I do got to say, I think there's a lot of folks in the country that are sort of rooting on the Bears just because it's the Bears and it's cold. And although what's weird, Dan, I don't think would you ever imagine that the starting quarterback for your beloved Bears would paint his fingernails and paint like letters on them or whatever Caleb Williams does. New age, boy. They didn't do it like that back in your day, right?
When I got to Chicago a long time ago, I saw a kid with a T-shirt that said Dick Butkus didn't need no earring. And it always stuck with me. I'm thinking about Caleb. I'm thinking, oh, my God, it's a new day, isn't it? Unbelievable.
It is. All right, buddy. Have a great weekend. Thanks, Dan. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, Dan.
How about
Go Hogs? Dan Hampton, everybody. You hear what I said?
Let me tell you, Josh. It's and as he's gotten older, naturally, your body does shrink a little bit. It's just part of gravity on our body. But that dude is one intimidating physical guy.
I saw him this year.
I saw him this year.
Just why people
confuse
you.
So remember
I told you I went by and saw him at the Northwest Star.
So I walk in.
So I walk in, and he's had a few.
Got a bunch of his buddies around.
And he's got a bunch of his buddies around. And he gets in there, and he goes, "Hey, Baz!" And he comes up and he just slaps me. That knocks me 3 rows. His hands, his fingers are going every different direction. Giant hands, and he hugs me, and it's like, this dude could still break a tree in half.
Can you imagine what he's going to look like this year?
I know, yes.
We need to go over there and be a part of that.
His hands are gigantic.
His hands are giant, and their fingers are like a road map. They're facing all different directions. It is crazy.
And their fingers are like a road map. They're facing all different directions. It is crazy. But when he was
like he's putting up gang signs with just one hand.
But when he was back in his 30s, right when he got out of the league, or he would come back from Chicago, I mean, he was still in great shape, but he was massive. The one thing that you didn't want to do is you didn't want to be anywhere near if Dan had had a few and he was in a bad mood. Or you want to make sure he was on your side.
Oh, no doubt.
If that ever happened.
A foxhole buddy.
That's
foxhole
right.
buddy. I think he even told us the story.
But you think of him, how physical of a presence he was, and then you throw in the fridge and McMichael and Dent. He was. He was a tackle.
That photo on that gum card, and
he was a good-looking guy in college.
You look at that face, and you look at the smirk on there. You know what? He was just good. But and again, it's like he played with Terry Bradshaw, so he knows those areas. He knows that he didn't go anywhere else. He stayed right there.
One team,
they all stayed there. There was not a lot of flip flopping going on or whatever. And it was business.
And if you looked at his arms, he's got those Dave Casper sort of arms. Where the arms they're longer. They're not. I mean, I sort of got you and I sort of have just normal or shorter than.
I can scratch what I need to.
His is like, man, his arms are long, hands are big. That's why he was made to be in the NFL. And he was a tough guy too. 99. You saw that big 99 up there.
It was huge. And a neck roll.
He did.
And a neck roll.
All right, we'll take a break, come back, and we're here, if you just joined the show, in Augusta, Arkansas. It's the Mallard Masters Championship and Expo.
He said Mallard Masters.
All gets underway tomorrow morning. You can check them out at MallardMastersChampionship.com. Do not go away. Is that the, let's see, that's a little.
That's old Hank Jr.
Hank Jr. All right, don't go away, 7:30.
Woman and the kids and the dogs and me. I got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I can plow a field all day long. I can catch catfish from dusk till dawn.
Tune in every Monday night at 7 for the Coach Calipari Show. Coach will break down each game and talk strategy. And it's all brought to you by Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram and the Big Lot in Benton.
This is Sports Center.
Big weekend for the Arkansas Razorbacks men's basketball team. They head to Stedman Coliseum in Athens, Georgia, to take on the number 21 team in the country, the 14-3 Georgia Bulldogs, who are 2-2 in the SEC. Arkansas is number 17. They're 13-4 overall. They're 3-1 in conference play. The game is slated for a 2 p.m. tip-off. You can watch it on ESPN2, and you can catch it right here on 103.7 The Buzz. And then 30 minutes after the game, you can catch the Bet Saracen Arkansas basketball postgame show live from Walk-Ons in West Little Rock with Wes Moore and myself, Josh Neighbors. 4 NFL games coming your way this weekend. In the AFC, the Bills and Broncos will meet at 3:30 on Saturday, and then also on Sunday, the Texans and Patriots will play at 2. Then in the NFC at 7 o'clock on Saturday, it's the Niners and the Seahawks, and then on Sunday at 5:30, it's the Rams and the Bears. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Mostly cloudy and breezy today with a high of 55 degrees, plus about a 20% chance of a shower. Tonight, mostly clear, still breezy. We'll get down to 32. And for Saturday, a mostly cloudy day, cold and windy with a high of only 41. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Hey folks, it's Roger Scott, and it's time to talk about Sigma Supply packaging products. You've trusted them for your packaging equipment and shipping supplies for the last 55 years. That's a lot of boxes, tape, and stretch film, my friends. But guess what? Sigma Supply is proud to be part of Brady Plus. They are bringing you even more goodies. We're talking janitorial supplies, facility essentials, and food service disposables. You need toilet paper? They got it. Paper towels? Of course. To-go containers? Well, you betcha. Head over to SigmaSupply.com. Online ordering has never been easier with over 50,000 new products. And if you're really looking to score, text or call sales manager David Breitenberg at 501-617-4600. And don't forget to mention The Buzz because there's a discount for our listeners. Here's that number again for sales manager David Breitenberg, 501-617-4600. I've known David a long time. He's an honest man. FaceTime him. He'll look you right in your eye. Here's a little tip for you. If you're not using Sigma Supply that is now part of Brady Plus, you got low-grade product, man.
At Parker Cadillac, luxury isn't just what you drive, it's how you're treated. We offer the nicest inventory you'll find anywhere. Hand-selected, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And we've got something for every budget. You won't find a better selection of certified, pre-owned vehicles anywhere. Plus, 2 years of complimentary oil changes free of charge. We don't just sell cars. We guarantee the best buying experience start to finish. No pressure, no games, no giveaways. Just great vehicles and exceptional service. Call us now, 501-224-2400 or shop online at parkerspecials.com.
This is Justin Acree. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Can't listen to the radio? Don't worry. You can catch Morning Mayhem live every day. Just download the 1037 The Buzz app.
Tammy won't let me do it.
That is Terry Bradshaw telling his loud birds to shut up. One more time on that, Josh, if you can pull that up again, or Roger, if you've got it handy. No. Yeah, this is Terry Bradshaw has two macaws, which are usually screaming during the interviews we do with him every Tuesday.
Tammy won't let me do it.
I mean, I'm telling you, who would have ever thought, Roger, that we would have Terry Bradshaw for a year and have his macaws screaming at him in the background?
Not even when I was my most high.
Hey, we are here at the Mallard Masters Championship and Expo in Augusta. Great to have here with us Judge Michael John Gray, who we had last year, and then Preston Clark as well. Good morning, guys. How are y'all?
Morning, gentlemen.
Good to be here. Weather's great. Beautiful day out there. Just don't have a lot of rain for the Ducks. That's going to make it a little bit challenging for all the competitors. Are there guys that come in for this? For those that just tuned in, it's a four-team duck hunt tomorrow. Do you guys bring in ringers or from other areas? Or is it mostly the guys and ladies in this area that hunt?
Well, it's kind of like y'all said about the gumbo cook-off. Whoever sponsored it, right? We're going to make sure.
Sure. Yeah.
No, they're everybody thinks there's ringers or they've got the better club or the better hole, but that's what makes hunting really pure. Is you can take four guys and have a good day, and that's what keeps them coming back. So no, there are people that come in that are excited about it, that's big for their club, but it's an opportunity for any four group of guys that just has a good morning.
I think, Preston, one of the things that a lot of people, when they ask, because we do 90 shows on the road a year, we're all over the state. It's pretty amazing how many of these we do. And it's funny, when we said we're coming here to Augusta, people, what's going on in Augusta? And I think people, and that's why you have us here, are learning about this event. Your neighbor, Stuttgart, has gotten a lot of attention for its festival. But if you look at the numbers just in a few years, you're going to have 600 plus people tomorrow night. at that. I mean, tomorrow night at that banquet. You're going to have people all here tomorrow. I mean, you've really grown this thing pretty big in a short amount of time, and in a much smaller community than what Stuttgart has.
Yes, yeah. I mean, we've gotten a lot of support over this, and it basically started out as, you know, they wanted to have a duck competition and get people together, have a big party. It's duck season,
Sure.
a lot going on, and then the commission, Economic Development Commission for the county, which is made up of 7 commissioners, got together and said, hey, you know, why doesn't the county get behind this with the Mallard Masters committee and see if we can't grow this thing? And so that's what we did. So
yeah, and $160,000 was raised last year.
Net. Yes.
Net. That's the net. That's not even the gross. And so I would expect if your number's even bigger this year, you're somewhere between 170 and 200, I would imagine, somewhere in that range, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a heck of a deal. I mentioned that, you know, the population of Augusta, according to your sign, is 1,900 when you drive in here, and so that's not counting McCrory and all the communities around. But it's a little bit different when I say, you know, comparing some of these other communities doing these things with a lot bigger populations.
Oh no, we'll double the population of Augusta tomorrow. The county's just around 6,000 people, so the influx of not just for the money we're going to raise on this event, but the money coming in, having lunch at Amanda's place, getting gas up here, seeing the opportunities. We're an hour from Little Rock, hour from Jonesboro. It's a nice little spot. Gives people a reason to come over here and see what's going on.
So Patrick is Michael, is he's the man in this town? Does he run things sort of like if you watch?
Oh yeah.
What's the movie that we
Landman?
No, the movie, the old school movie with
Judge Dredd.
No, the guy movie.
Cousin Vinny.
No, the
guy movie.
Patrick Swayze. Roadhouse. Is the judge like the bad guy in Roadhouse? He runs
his name.
Big Gazzara.
Brad Wesley. Brad Wesley is a character.
Brad Wesley.
Small town billionaire.
Brad Wesley, look.
He does. No, he does. He's got a Brad
Is that
Wesley.
a leather vest?
Yes, sir. Closer to Brad Wesley than Patrick Swayze, obviously.
That's an awesome ass vest.
So you know exactly what I'm talking.
Yes,
you do sort of look like Ben Gazzara.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
that
you do.
That is crazy.
Is he your Red West?
No, Red West was on the other side.
It's a great point.
That's right.
But who knows? Maybe in Roadhouse 2.
Anyway, so real quick, so we learned about the judge last year. Preston, what's your background? Wait, are you from here?
I am from
here.
You
went to high school here?
I have a business here. I went to school here, and then when the judge redid the commission, he asked me to sit on the commission, and then last year
that is the Mallard Masters
Economic Development Commission.
Okay, gotcha.
We have a sales tax for the county, and it goes into a separate fund.
Does anybody remember a young boy by the name of Steve Brown, who is now down in Saline County in Benton at Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union?
So Steve's a little older than me, but the family and the Brown family is a big family here.
Okay.
The interesting thing about
Steve's older than me too.
East Arkansas and it's Augusta, but East Arkansas in general is back before Northwest Arkansas was Northwest Arkansas. We built a state. So as you travel around Arkansas, you're going to run into ties from Augusta, McCrory, Woodruff County, way more than you think you would for as small as we are.
I hear you. When we left here, I didn't realize all the folks that have been up in this area. I mean, with Billy Ray Smith, but with Melanie and her family and all that. I mean, it's a huge connection.
And I found out that you guys, I just remember, I don't know why, maybe because I started back in the early 90s at Arkansas Sports Medicine. I gotten out of the gym business, the Gold's Gym business. And I was having to follow all these schools, learn all about the schools and their football. I remember the Augusta football team in '92 winning the state championship. I can't remember if I went and saw them play, but I just knew they were.
Oh, you came down and did the athletic banquet.
Maybe that's what I did.
After the game,
there was some kind of connection that I remember coming down, but I also watched them play, and they were very, very good. I just found out today. I didn't realize that you guys here in Augusta had to go to 8-man ball. So that's something that's sort of new.
Population, but luckily they can go to 8-man ball. The kids still have an opportunity. 92 was a great year. But we have had great sports tradition in the county. Frankly, McCrory went a long time without state championships. They won a couple about 10 years ago. Augusta's got 3 or 4. But yeah, it's unfortunate.
But that's just the nature of it.
But at least they can do 8-man.
Yeah, Josh, you called the 8-man state championship this year, correct?
I did. It's the bee's knees.
Yeah. Yeah, it's. I mean, listen, it's. If that's what your kids have to play, that's what they got to do. So you got to respect
it's
that.
It's fun football, man. It's like 7-on-7. It's pace.
Yeah, and
fun,
a lot of
offense.
A lot of scoring. A lot of scoring, and I guess McCrory is still your hated neighbor. Is that the way it works?
Not as much anymore. Now that it's not they're not playing each other. It was, but if you were a kid growing up in the '80s or '90s here, they were just like us, but they were we all hated each other.
I heard the show before us, Canty. What's his first name,
Chris
Josh?
Canty.
Chris Canty, thank you. There's a Corey Canty that I went to school with that I want to always say that. But Chris Canty was making the point. He goes, I'm tired of seeing. He said he was glad that the coach for the Bears said what he said about the Packers in the locker room, like F the Packers.
Yeah, man.
And he said I'm tired of seeing jersey exchanges on the field after the game. And it's a little different than it used to be. There was a little bit more of that, we're going to hate you a little bit more. We don't like you.
I think the coaches don't like each other. But I think the coach dislike is as high as it's ever been. You see Heupel and Drink. There's a bunch of college coaches who do not like each other. And they're not, and make a point of not. NFL, it's usually like a brotherhood fraternity type deal, I feel like. So it's a bit more rare in NFL to see the dislike. But Ben Johnson and Matt LaFleur, they are not Christmas cards.
What was the handshake this weekend that went off so quick that
Ben Johnson and Matt LaFleur?
That was it. Oh, yeah,
was it.
LaFleur. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was a quick handshake and a quick walk off. Mentioned also too, Georgia plays Arkansas tomorrow at 3:00. Even though you guys, have a lot of activities going on, I'm sure people can pay attention to the game. I'm sure somebody will have maybe bring their own little TV setup in here. I'm looking forward to the expo. You got 60 vendors in here coming on from all over the country. This is not just local; it's all over, right?
Yeah, the committee has done a great job. Last year, really had to work and say, hey, this is going to be a big deal to get them here. They filled it up. This year, there's a waiting list of vendors. The committee did a great job of going out and getting some good diverse vendors, local vendors, state vendors, as well as national product vendors. It's going to be exciting.
Live auction Saturday night in the Tamales and Tail Feathers banquet that I'm a part of. You got 8 live auction items that are going to be auctioned off. Is there one that, off the top of your head, that if you would get, like Thomas is saying, what is it?
Listen,
there's 20 live items? I was told there was only 8. Well, we may be here till midnight.
We're probably be there till 8, 12.
Calipari basketball, but the duck call by Van Horn. I mean, that's
the duck decoy. Yeah,
what'd I say? It's a decoy.
Yeah,
I thought it was a call. My bad. No, which is even better.
Yeah. So is there something? There's one that stands out more than another. That everybody will be fighting for.
That leather vest of yours. I'd like to get a piece of that, Judge.
You got to sign it. We can probably.
Signed by Brad Wesley.
You get that? Yeah. Bass can sign Dan Hampton's name on it.
Why not?
There is a lady's fur from Binskin's.
Binskin's? Fletcher
Binskin's. Fletcher fur.
Very nice.
And then I also.
Have you ever seen him in fur?
I bet there's some pictures.
Oh yeah, Jerry.
I want to know about this. I want to know about this hen party. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to be a part of.
Jessica.
Be a part of that, buddy.
All right, don't go away.
Out.
7:46 here in Augusta. Don't go away.
Number 53 here, and back in my day, I was fortunate to be around some great teams, along with some great teammates. And even now, all these years later, I'm also grateful to be a part of a great team here at 103.7 The Buzz. But another great team that I've come to appreciate over the years is the team over at Edwards Food Giant, and there are 11 stores located all over the metropolitan area, including their Edwards Cash Saver stores. And let me tell you this, if you haven't been to the newest Edwards Food Giant in North Little Rock in the Lakewood Village Shopping Center, you really need to stop by there. This store is truly the most beautiful grocery store that I've ever been inside of. The layout with their used selection and inventory, including their deli and salad bars, is the best. Of course, their meat department at Edwards will truly blow you away too. That newest Edwards store has everything from heat and eat, meal solutions, weekly specials, to a giant wine department, to their dry-aged beef that's been temperature and humidity controlled for 28 days in their cooler, resulting in a steak that's tender, flavorful, and unlike any steak you've ever had. So see for yourself why the team at Edwards Food Giant is now Central Arkansas's favorite place to shop.
At Hawks, we're running inventory clearance for the month of January. You can save thousands on remaining clearance models. There are 1, 2, 3, and 4 bedrooms available for immediate delivery. Don't have land yet? Don't worry. We can finance the land and home together in one payment. Start investing your money into your own property. We have lenders financing all types of credit scores. And now through the end of March, we have a lender offering only $500 down land home loans with certain credit scores. Already have a place to put your home? They're also offering 3% down home only with certain credit scores. Remember, we can custom build your home for you as well. That's Hawks Homes with 2 locations in Conway and Bryant.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
Experience the unmistakable difference today at D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc or West Memphis. D3 Auto Sales is your home for quality used trucks, SUVs, and cars from all top brands, specializing in unique customized lifted and leveled used trucks, including 4-wheel drives. And this commitment to excellence extends to their full-service 10-bay service department as well. Also, looking to trade in or sell your vehicle? D3 Auto Sales pays top dollar for your pre-owned vehicle. D3AutoSales.com.
The Bucks are back at the 36th Annual Reliance Bank Arkansas Big Buck Classic, presented by Arkansas's Best Chevy Dealer. January 23rd through the 25th at the State Fairgrounds. You could win a lifetime hunting license, a hunting rifle, a $1,000 gift card from Hunter's Refuge, $1,000 from Reliance Bank, or a Bear Den trip from Arkansas's Best Chevy Dealers. The Taka Hunting Gear Game and Fish Foundation Free Kids Zone, including a trout pond, hoverball, Bwana Gym, and more. Hunters, bring your antlers for your chance to win a Can-Am Defender from Bradford Marine and ATV. Rattlesnakes, chainsaw carving, birds of prey, monster trucks, the Big Buzz Chili Cook-Off, and the Tiger Encounter. The Reliance Bank Arkansas Big Buck Classic, presented by Arkansas's Best Chevy Dealers. Tree stands, clothing, RVs, ATVs, UTVs, ammo, and more. It's a Hall of Fame event and an Arkansas tradition. January 23rd through 25th at the State Fairgrounds. Sponsored by Reliance Bank, Arkansas's Best Chevy Dealers, Bradford Marine and ATV, Can-Am, Hunter's Refuge, Remington, Taka Hunting Gear, Outlaw Beer, and 1037 The Buzz. Visit BigBuckClassic.com and Facebook for more info.
Stick around after each Razorback basketball game for the Bet Saracen Basketball Postgame Show with Wes Moore and Josh Neighbors, live from Walk-Ons in Little Rock. Bet Saracen is the leader in sports betting in Arkansas. Make sure you have your Bet Saracen app downloaded to your mobile device. Get the best sports betting app in Arkansas and start winning today.
Want to see our beautiful faces? Catch Morning Mayhem streaming live every day on YouTube, X, and Facebook. Just search 1037 The Buzz.
As you walk in through that door, you look like I need a drink right now. You look like you're gonna try to let me down, nice and easy. Think I know why you won't sit down. You're just dancing around what you came here to do, but you're scared to. And all I can think, the way you're looking at me, you look like I need a drink.
Yeah, my gosh.
Wow, that is an
Let me tell you
excellent.
something.
That is a great finish to lyric.
It is a great finish to lyric. He finished his own lyric song.
Yeah, that is a that winner. I don't forget what his name was, but that's how you fit. We got to play finish the lyric brought to you by
And Factor Crap.
Arkansas, and we got to play Factor Crap brought to you by Arkansas Municipal Equipment. Yeah, we'll get to that here in the maybe do that in the 8 o'clock hour. We are here in Augusta for the Mallard Masters Championship. Before we talk about that real quick, I want to mention that Razorback women got demolished again last night. Worst start since 2009.
Yikes.
2009. Lost to Missouri, who had not won a conference game, 94-69. Do want to say congrats to the Trojan men. They went over Eastern Illinois 74-63. They've won, I think, 4 in a row. They're 5-2 in the Ohio Valley Conference. So Darrell Walker's got them rocking. UCA men won yesterday.
I did that game
Congrats
yesterday,
to
by
them.
the way. The Jacksonville radio guys under the weather, so they called me in. I made my Jacksonville radio debut yesterday, and the Dolphins lost.
Very nice. Well, listen, that's
bad luck.
Listen, I hope you made some money there, though.
I wasn't doing it for free.
I know Trojan women won yesterday as well. UAPB women won as well. I mentioned the Razorbacks will play tomorrow at 3 o'clock right here on the Buzz. Also, congratulations to the city of Hot Springs, Roger. Did you see, and Josh, where looks like Hot Springs, if they've won the right to host the state championship games for high school baseball, softball, and soccer this year through 2028. Wow! So that means I can't remember all the different locations where they have been. Sure. Yeah, that's good. And I'm sure that's Steve Harrison.
Baseball, softball, UCA? Question mark? I think.
Yeah, that's right. I think it's been split around different places. I know everybody puts out bids for that, so that's the congratulations to Hot Springs. We're joined here by Judge Michael John Gray and Preston Clark. Real quick, guys, we were looking at for people who don't know where Augusta is, it's basically an hour and a half northeast of Little Rock. You basically go up to Searcy, take a right, go to Bald Knob, go a little bit further, and there you have Augusta. It's basically between. If you look at the map, you can draw a line from here to Jonesboro, and it's about right halfway, right?
That's absolutely right. Or from Little Rock to Memphis, we're right in the middle. If you're, so it's 67 out of Little Rock, and that's the best thing. And Rex Nelson, who's a friend, and I have laughed about it. It's an easier trip. If you wanted to go to Memphis from Little Rock, instead of getting on 40, dealing with the potholes, dealing with all the trucks, you come right through Augusta. It's about 10 minutes longer, but a heck of a lot easier.
Is that right? That's a great idea.
That is crazy.
Now I want to go to Memphis just to do that.
That's crazy to think that. Yeah. So and then if you look the other direction, Heber's only about how far from here?
Anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour, depending on what time you're going. We're only an hour from Jonesboro.
Batesville's north of here.
Hour from Batesville. We're kind of our own little spot here, but we're close to everything.
Yeah, easy drive up if you're in Central Arkansas. Tomorrow, real quick, for those that don't know what happens here, it is a duck hunting team competition of 4 hunters. That's all starts tomorrow at sunrise, I imagine, right, Preston? That kicks off the day. You got to be registered by today, I would imagine, if you want to have a team in it.
Yes, that's right. It should be registered. I think we already have 40 teams registered.
Are you restricted where you can hunt?
Yes, you can, only private land.
Only private land. Could you be anywhere in Arkansas? You just got to hurry up?
Yes,
okay.
As long as you can make the check-in time. Yes.
And that is what time? 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
So you bring the ducks right here to this facility where we are now, which is, how do you describe this for people who are not from Augusta? This is right on the main drag here.
Yeah, we're right here in the middle of Augusta on 64. You can't miss it. There's a huge 40-foot green sign that says Mallard.
It's a great sign.
There'll be a lot of vehicles.
I love signage, and that is an outstanding sign, my friend.
That's right.
So, and then while that's going on tomorrow, while people are bringing in their ducks, the dead ducks right here, man, is that you've got this expo going on with all these vendors, right?
That's correct. Yeah, there's going to be 60 vendors in one building. I think there's another 20 in another building. There's going to be vendors outside. There's going to be
kids
trucks
zone.
Side by side. There's a kids zone.
And then you got the gumbo cook-off.
Gumbo cook-off.
So the hunt's a big part of it, but tomorrow's activities, being in the building, the buzz that's going to be here.
The buzz is going to be here, Brad Wesley.
It's going to be great.
That's right.
So it's not just because you're not hunting or you don't have a team, come enjoy
for the whole family, kids, everybody.
And Roger, we come back for the tamale and tail feathers tomorrow night, the dinner and auction that I will be emceeing. I've asked what kind of what's the proper attire.
Yeah.
And I was told by Melissa that you'll see all kind of interesting. The women really bring it out.
Really?
You can see.
Well, it was hat day yesterday.
You see leather.
You see leather?
See leather. You see boots, fancy boots. You see. You see
lace.
See some fur.
You do lace fur. You see fur.
I'm thinking about maybe breaking out my fur.
I don't know why you don't, because when he walks
in, you have to.
You have to. Now, when he wore that thing in Aspen, people thought, you know what? He fits right in. But if he wears that thing down in the River Market, people are going to say. He fits right in.
Well, you also, again, and you can, like I said, I'm sure there's around here, there's a place where you can find a football game. You got 2 good NFL games.
I thought y'all had a TV here last year.
I think there's going to be multiple TVs.
Oh,
around.
sure.
Yeah. So you can do that. And then tomorrow night, that event is going to be a lot of fun. We'll give out the green jackets, if you will. I'll be just like Frank Broyles. Congratulations for winning.
I don't know why you don't. I honestly don't know why
then you got live auction items. You got a band playing. I don't know what kind of music.
Who's the band?
What kind of music we got coming in? This is the 70s, 80s. What is it?
I think it's a country band out of Nashville.
Country band. No big band. When are you going to get some crooners, some big band crooners?
Here's what's crazy, Roger. So Judge Gray here. He tells me, he said, 92 was he said, you came and spoke to our team.
You got a picture?
Listen, no, that guy was on, Judge Gray was on the team that I spoke at.
Are you serious?
Crazy.
Well, we just saw whose mama.
Tyler's mom.
Yeah, it was Tyler's mom when Tyler was 1.
When you saw him back then, was he wearing that same tank top?
Yeah, the Gold's Gym tank top.
That's
Yeah,
it. It was a Gold's Gym. I think he had a church tank top too back there.
Preston and Judge, thanks so much. Looking forward to having a great day. Later today, tomorrow night. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Congratulations on this.
Thank y'all.
Thank y'all for letting us
We'll
be
see
a
you
part
tomorrow.
of it.
All right, you can check out more information at MallardMastersChampionship.com. All right, it is 8 o'clock. It's a nice day. The sun's coming up. Beautiful.
It's a beautiful area over here.
We got RJ Hawk, Danny West, Heather Baker, all coming up, and more from Mallard
listen,
Masters.
you can go fishing out here. Bait a hook if you want to.
Oh, that's the first clue.
Huh?
Finish the lyric.
Bait a hook after you duck hunt.
There you go. Don't go away.
It's duck season, and Fort Thompson's has you covered. Great selection of hunting and outdoor apparel, pistols, rifles, shotguns, boots, waders, and gun safes. Is your duck call ready? Fort Thompson's in Sherwood or FortThompson.com.
Arkansas golf legend John Daly joins the guys every week on Morning Mayhem. John's visit is made possible by Moe's Southwest Grill. Get the new Moe's Value Meal, a junior burrito, side of queso, chips and salsa, and a drink for only $9.99. Available all day, every day. And welcome to Moe's.
It's Justin Acree for CertaPro Painters. It's winter, and if you're thinking about freshening up the indoor look of your home or business or taking the curb appeal to the next level, call CertaPro Painters. You'll be blown away at the experience as they help you through the process of choosing a paint color to cleaning up when they're finished with your project. No mess, no paint splatter. You'll never know they were there, except for the amazing paint job they leave behind. That attention to detail is what sets CertaPro apart. Each CertaPro painter is independently owned and operated. Schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C.
Pat Bradley gets in the zone each Tuesday, courtesy of Wood Grill Buffet in Benton. Open Thursday through Sunday for lunch and dinner. Come one, come all, come hungry.
1037 The Buzz.
You know how I am. You guys know how I am. I don't forget anything.
All the competition.
So you can take that to the bank.
Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
The Shirley School District in Van Buren County is closed today due to a flu outbreak. Classes were canceled yesterday as well. Officials with the State Department of Health say this flu season has been moderate, but the CDC reported in early January that Arkansas was one of the 30 states considered to have very high flu activity. One student says at one point there were classes with just one student in attendance. The school district is doing a deep clean of its campuses. Health officials recommend people wash their hands, disinfect commonly touched surfaces, and stay home when feeling sick. And North Little Rock police are investigating a Wednesday night shooting. Police say 3 people were shot just before 10:30 p.m. on Division Street. All 3 are expected to survive. Anyone with information about this shooting is asked to call police. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Little Rock Trojans fans can save 20% off middle leather seats from now until January 17th when they use the code BUZZ. That's BUZZ, all caps, at LittleRockTrojans.com.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
A slight chance of showers today with a mostly cloudy sky, breezy with a high of 55 degrees. Tonight, mostly clear, still breezy. We'll drop down to 32. And a windy Saturday behind the front, only high of 41 with a mostly cloudy sky. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Trey Reed here from the Wild Side on 103.7 The Buzz with a little programming note. The Wild Side will be on Wednesday night, January 21st and 28th, the next couple of weeks, and then again on February 11th, Wednesday night version of The Wild Side.
Hey folks, it's David BAZZEL out here at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you need a new vehicle, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood. You'll find a great selection, the best deals, and the most competitive finance rates in Central Arkansas. They'll treat you like family. No games, no gimmicks, and no bogus markups on the sticker price. You'll get Frank Fletcher's best deal right up front, and they'll give you more for your trade. Folks, Frank Fletcher doesn't want to just sell you a car. He wants to be your dealer for life. If you want to do that, you have to listen to the customer so you'll know what they want. Then you give them what they want without any hassle or stress. That's the secret of Fletcher Dodge's success. They listen to you, and they treat you right without any hassles or headaches. Just tell them what you want and how much you want to pay. General Manager Chris Zippy Zender has been with Frank Fletcher for decades. He and his great staff know how to take care of a customer. So for the best selection, lowest price, and best buying experience, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Sherwood, or you can shop them online at FletcherDeals.com. That's FletcherDeals.com. And make sure and tell them the boys from Morning Mayhem sent you. It's FletcherDeals.com.
This is Justin Acree. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Mike Rowe here with a name everyone should know, Groundworks. The foundation and crawl space repair experts are coming soon to Little Rock. So if you've got a musty crawl space or cracks in your walls, these are the guys to call. And right now, Groundworks is hiring for all positions. If you're looking for a career, Groundworks is the place to do it. You can go from installer to foreman in under a year and become an owner of the company you work for. Apply now at groundworks.com/careers.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Injured? There's only one number you need to know. 888-8888.
At Rainwater Holton Sexton, no case is too big and no insurance company too strong.
Just dial 888-8888.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
This is Trey Johnson with HJ Trailer Sales. It's a new year, and we're kicking it off with an inventory blowout sale. We're taking up to $4,000 off 2025 inventory. Whether you've had your eye on it, been dreaming about it, or waiting for the perfect time, this is your moment. At HJ Trailer Sales, we pride ourselves on exceptional customer service and reliability. Kick off the year right, save big, and start fresh with up to $4,000 off 2025 inventory. Visit HJ Trailer Sales today, off Albert Pike in Hot Springs, or online at hjtrailersales.com.
Hey, it's David BAZZEL for Luxury Pool and Spa. Can you feel it in the air? Oh, I can. It's hot tub season, and I love my hot tub from Luxury Pool and Spa. You can too. They have Fantasy and Caldera hot tubs in stock and ready for delivery. Luxury Pool and Spa also carries Serona Spa chemicals and frog systems. I use both in my hot tub. You gotta have them. Luxury Pool and Spa also has Pollywood Adirondack outdoor furniture for sitting around your fire pit with family and friends. Live the life of luxury with Luxury Pool and Spa in Conway and Russellville. LuxuryPoolArkansas.com.
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage.
It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself. 1, 2, 3, Wildcat!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
See Shelter Agent Steven Reiser, Seth Boyd, or Todd Martin in Jacksonville today.
Willie D's Dueling Pianos has not moved yet. They're still rocking right here in the Little Rock River Market. Dueling Pianos upstairs, DJs downstairs with food and drinks every week. Reserve and learn more at WillieD'sPianoBar.com.
Come and get your Willie on.
Nobody's saying they don't appreciate what Jenny did.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem.
If all I had to do was cut a hole in a bag, I could have cut it better than this.
Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
What about you, Robert? You see?
Here is David BAZZEL, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
Not too good.
Oh, my gosh, that's so good. I'm going to tell you, Roger, that was so funny when the judge, he knew exactly where I was going with that. And if he, Josh, I don't know if you could tell on the camera, and we're talking about Judge Michael John Gray. He looks, even look at him now, Roger. He looks a little like Ben Gazzara.
He just does.
And
because that's what we're looking for. Because it is exactly.
It's such a good bad.
It's a great bad movie.
Yeah,
it's a great
in a guy movie.
Absolutely.
Small town building.
And again, and the other, the other one is just not.
And you want to punch him. He's such a jerk. Jerk face.
Look what it has. Look at the. Let me just take you the testosterone guy element that they put in there just to say, let's do this. This is what guys want too.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it was?
What?
It was one of those monster trucks going over the cars in the parking lot.
And everybody just about watched it happen. That was sad.
There's no reason for that.
I know.
That's
no reason.
just to get guys to watch that show.
I can't believe nobody jumped in. Red West and them watched it happen. Nobody fought back.
Yeah.
It wasn't time. It wasn't time until Patrick Swayze did.
Well, you know what? You needed somebody. You needed somebody to step up.
Miho.
I wish he would say. I wish he'd call him Miho and Landman.
I'll never forget that scene where he walks in there and he's hey man, come on. He rolls him over, and he pulls that knife. What was okay? Extra credit if you can tell me what was on the sheet of paper that was stabbed into Miho's chest. Do you remember what it was, Josh?
Oh my gosh!
I know what it is.
Oh, wait a minute. Was it a phrase?
It was.
A sentence or a word?
It was something about the flip of the coin. He said, obviously, remember he said flip a coin and one of them is going to be the person I kill.
Oh.
And so it was some reference on that sheet of paper about it was this guy lost the flip. So 661-1037, if somebody can tell us what was on the sheet of paper that was stuck to what's the actor's name?
Patrick.
Sam Elliott's chest, Miho. It was. Y'all remember, right? Because he rolls him over and he sees what was on there, and then he takes the knife out.
I've got no idea what we're talking about.
So, Roger, remember, hey, extra credit. What happens to the knife? What happens to the knife from there? Extra credit.
Oh, yeah, he takes a knife and he kills karate.
No, he doesn't. No. Come on, man. I've watched that movie so many times.
Here's the thing. You know what? Here's the thing. What a loser I am for not watching it enough to know that.
Okay, here you go. Ready?
I'm doing it tonight.
The next time you see that knife, you know what it has?
Oh, I know where it's in a tire.
Tom on line 3 wants to tell us.
Okay, who is it?
Tom.
Tom, what you got?
Tells you lose.
Tells you lose. That was it. Very good.
Tom, do we have any Moe's gift certificates to give him?
I have something I can give him.
Give him some. Thank you.
Extra credit, Tyler, if you can tell me what happened to the knife. Tom,
Yes.
What happened to the knife that they stabbed him with? When Patrick says he saw it, what happened to the next time you saw that knife?
The next time he saw that knife, he stabbed the guy on the back deck. He wiped the blood off of it and went out on the back deck where the fight was.
All I remember, the last time we saw the knife for the rest of the movie, all the guys were at Brad Wesley's house, and they go, "Here he comes! Here he comes!"
Oh yeah.
That 500 he stuck the knife in the gas pedal.
It was on the accelerator.
They opened up, remember, and they saw that. That's where the knife was, and they knew they were in trouble.
Which again is just a ridiculous movie move, which is awesome. All right, Tyler or Tom, you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for doing that.
Good job, buddy.
He's got you something.
Flip
for that.
tells you lose.
It also has the most ridiculous line. The prison line is maybe one of my favorite lines in a movie. There's no reason for it at all. It makes no sense. It's like when he says, "I used to guys like you in prison."
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
Say what now?
It makes no sense.
I used to F up guys like you in prison. I don't remember that one.
No, minus the up part.
Oh, whoa, young man! What are you doing? What are you saying here? We're in a good community here. Watch out what you're saying.
To ruin my memory.
All right.
You know what? And the bad guy in there, isn't that the guy? Didn't Justin Acri and them interview him?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And what's the other movie? The only other movie I know that he's in and he dies in.
What is it? I don't.
Armageddon.
I don't remember.
He plays one of the pilots that goes up.
Didn't realize that.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the Hodges. Let's go to the Hodges Glass Little Rock Glass
Useless information, but here we're back.
And let's check in with our man Zippy over at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Brand. What's up, Zippy?
Hey, Zipper.
Good morning, guys. How are y'all?
We're good. We're in Augusta, Arkansas. We're at the Mallard Masters Championship and Expo going on all day tomorrow and tomorrow night. It's a big hunting contest and community gathering area. It's going to be a lot of fun. We had to check in with you, as always, on Friday. Find out what's happening at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram this weekend.
Well, the manufacturers just keep giving and giving and giving. They came out this week for anybody looking for a heavy duty on the Tradesman. They came out with 84 months at 4.9. So they came out with the new high output diesel motor that's standard and everything. So if you're pulling a lot and you just don't think your truck's doing it, come out and try this high output motor and you can get 84 months at 4.9. We can make it affordable.
Very nice. I love how Zippy, doesn't matter what the weekend is, he's going to figure out a way to make a deal for you. And, if you go out there tomorrow and you want to shop for a vehicle, I'm sure you'll have some TVs on out there. If the Razorbacks are playing or one of the NFL games are playing, you can always watch that while you buy your next car. And, by the way, got to give props to the vehicle, the Jeep Cherokee that Roger's driving. Holy cow. And then you said that was one I used to drive as well?
No.
Okay.
My daughter bought your last two or whatever
right,
it was ago,
right.
Jeep that she has. And when Frank gave out the what was the bet that he had if the Hogs do what?
Right. We had to win something.
Yeah. If you sow 12 or whatever and all that, and I know that Frank and Zippy and them got together and are still doing something for the
12 that came in and bought that day,
right, or whatever. But my son-in-law went in, and that's his vehicle that he traded in. It's a 24. He wanted a third row seat because he and my daughter are planning on a third child. So I got that vehicle. It is black on black, blacked
Zippy,
out.
it's great, man. It's a great looking Cherokee, man. Yeah, and that's available.
Really
but it is.
I got a couple other neat deals on the Gladiator. Leases are kind of funky because people don't understand them. But I've done 2 of them this month. So if you like to trade every couple of years and you don't put more than 15,000 miles a year on your vehicle, you get a brand new, $48,000 loaded up Gladiator for $350 a month with nothing down, and that's
very nice.
Tags included. We register it for you, and you don't have to worry about any of that. You still got 0% on these 26 Rams in 72 months at 2.9 and 4.9. So the manufacturer has took, the deals that they gave us last year and have pushed them over to this year where they normally pull back. So it's been a big help for us, and we've got off to a really good start. We'd like to work some deals out for some folks that, just don't want the hassle of maybe trying to buy a new vehicle or doesn't think they can maybe lower their payment or get in a newer vehicle and their payment not go up very much. Give us a chance.
All right, if for some reason you can't make it, call over there and just talk to Zippy. Ask for Zippy or Chris Zender. He'll take great care of you. Zippy, have a great weekend, buddy. Hope you sell a ton.
You too. It sounds like y'all are going to have a lot of fun and hopefully eat some good food.
We are. We're going to do that, buddy. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, man.
Sell those vehicles. That's Zippy, the one and only Zipster.
Yeah.
Speaking of a zipper, our next guest has a new zipper on his hand.
Ooh.
If you will. Those of us that have had surgeries, sometimes we call our scars zippers.
You sure do, because it looks like a hamburger.
Let's find out. Let's bring in the state rep, R.J. Hawk.
A man of many.
Josh.
A man of many talents, play-by-play broadcaster, real estate agent, and now a state legislator. It's time to talk all things Arkansas with R.J. Hawk, presented by Natural State Wholesale, proudly trusted by major manufacturers all over the world for 25 years. Go see the Flooring King, Don Gresham, at Natural State Wholesale.
Good morning, R.J. How are you recovering after your surgery on Monday?
Hey, boys, doing good. Actually, headed to the Capitol right now. We got State Rep Paul Childress actually driving me to the Capitol because the pain meds still haven't completely worn off yet, so you don't be out driving with pain meds on. So, anyways, but yeah, we're doing good. It's just a now 12-week recovery to get the hand fixed.
Yeah, that's it was. Did you call the Hogs or anything as you went under?
I tried. Because I told them, I said, David BAZZEL comes in here quite frequently, and so the thing that he does is try to call the Hogs. And I asked them whenever I did that, how many did I make? And they said, you didn't even make it to one. So I said, yeah, I was out quick.
Yeah, listen, you know what? Again, because I've had 20 surgeries, that's what I do, RJ. But the amazing thing, you found out the reason you tore your tendon, you nicked it with a knife first, and then you went in and tried to lift weights, and that's what continued to tear it. Correct?
Yeah. So I was laying some flooring at one of my rent houses, and we've all done it. You just nick your hand with a knife or something like that. Didn't think much about it. Put a Band-Aid on it. It swelled up for a couple days, and I worked out at D1 in Little Rock in Bryant, and I pulled up on the bar, and it just snapped when I did. And so, hey, it is what it is. But the thing about what's crazy about it is that it's just like the Achilles, where if it pops, it goes up into your calf. This thing went all the way up into my forearm, so that Dr. Wargis over at Ortho had to do a little extra cutting to find it and pull it back.
Did you go get waffle fries? What was your post-surgery dinner or food that you partook of?
Yeah, we hit up Chick-fil-A over off University after we were done.
Roger.
And
got
the chicken sandwich with some fries and a large. And it was when we got done.
Well, Roger, I don't know what it is about post-surgery when you get some good fried food that's got a little salt in it. Just, as you know, before I started dating Jessica, I had a period I was single, and you were my guy. You go, young man, you just sit there in that right seat beside me. We're going to get you some waffle fries.
I think we got you tater tots. You love Sonic tater tots there for a while, and then Chick-fil-A and those waffle fries. Your mom moved up this way, and then she started doing it no brainer. She wanted to take care of it. Then Jessica came. And now I don't do anything except your laundry. And I don't mind doing it, but I mean, it's all right.
RJ, have you spent any time in Augusta?
Yeah, it's been a long time. Bob White and I, this was a long time ago. We called high school game of the week up at Augusta a long, long time ago. That's about the only time I've driven through many times, but I've never actually stayed for any length of time outside of a football game.
Yeah, it's a great community. It's really amazing. Only 1,900 people, that actually, I guess, are on the register here. But you've got surrounding communities too. That I think that, what did they say? What was it, Thomas? You triple the population, or the population grows by whatever this weekend. It's I love when communities, RJ, you've seen over there in Saline County or Stuttgart or wherever, where they find a festival that works or something, and they grow it, and it's big, and it's they're raising, and plus they raise money for charity, which is cool too.
Yeah. Now, what is the festival you guys are doing? The Mallard competition?
Yeah, this is called the Mallard Masters Championship, and it's a team duck hunting competition. 4 people on each team, and I don't know how it's scored. I'm not smart enough to figure that out, but they bring their ducks right back to this area where they have.
The fact that they can pull everything off is pretty impressive.
Hey, you want to give credit to Natural State Wholesale, Don Grisham and the boys, for being such a great advertiser that sponsored your segment for quite a while now. They're trying to help with Jeff Lager to figure out what's going on with my tile situation.
Oh.
And so
that's still going on?
Yeah, so I've got brain power coming in from Natural State Wholesale, and Don and the boys are awesome out there. We appreciate them being a sponsor for this long. RJ, I was going to ask you, too, before we let you go, a lot of, we're seeing a lot more high school players get agents. You see the money that's being paid or supposedly being paid to high school players. What have you been able to see and hear in Saline County, like at Benton and Bryant and those schools? Do you see businesses that are jumping in to help with that NIL, or if you even call it NIL, or what do you see happening on the high school scene?
Well, we don't have high school NIL in Arkansas right now. The only way that you can get NIL at the high school level is if you sign your national letter of intent, or you get accepted to an Arkansas university. Those right now, that's the state law as far as getting NIL. But what we have seen are companies like Everett that have gone on and they've put money into the collective up at the U of A to help Saline County athletes. Will McIntyre, for example, who you guys had on this show, they sponsored him, and I believe Middleton Heat and Air has done some stuff, and so there's been a few businesses that have gone and given to the university to help out. The other part about that is what some of these local businesses that I just mentioned, they're also doing is helping out also in like softball and some of the lesser sports that we've got Saline County kids going to. They're also helping NIL funding in those sports as well.
Yeah, it's a new game. Roger, it's a money game. It's a money game. It's a lot of money. A lot of money going a lot of different directions.
Everything is about money.
Coming up in a few minutes, we'll talk with Danny West. I don't know about you guys, but I am transfer portal fatigued.
Oh, sure.
I think the Razorbacks have 4 more players.
It's been closed. I feel like it's been open forever.
It's today. I'm
I think you were fatigued when the portal opened.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking before we even started. We've had 2 weeks of literally bringing 40 or 50 or 60 players.
Dude, it's in I was talking to the judge earlier. I mentioned it yesterday when they talked about the article about the ball game, and they mentioned Pringle, and they mentioned in the opening statement in the paper, Pringle, a 2-time SEC transfer, yada, yada, yada. That's what it's all about now. I mean, mentioning that. And the coach that you sent, I'm fatigued with the portal. I don't care. I mean, I'm redshirt freshman, this and that. Somebody transferred. They've all done it. Joe Klein came this way, back in the day. Couldn't play a year, all those type things. I think, if that's right. But I don't care about them. They've taken it away from me. I see the softball is the only thing that's really stuck around for me as far as some of the players, because we've had some of the same players a couple of years in a row and all that. So maybe because that's so close to what we do here. The football, we're not winning. So the portal's not doing anything good for us. I don't know what it's doing. So hopefully it'll happen this year. I don't know. The rift between the coach and Casey Dick, all of that. Do we need that? No, we just need to win. I'm with you. I'm portal fatigued. I don't even care. I had my friend ask me, what was that Casey Dick? And I said, you know what? I don't even know. I don't even care what it was when they asked me about it. So I'm just ready to win. And this is the greatest time. Somebody asked me last night, what do you think of Razorback chances next year? I said, this for Razorback fans and Cowboy fans is the best time of year because we're undefeated.
I'm telling you, I listened to some of and I get it. Some of our friends in Northwest Arkansas that cover the Razorbacks for a living, and we do as well, but we do other things besides the Razorbacks. You can't really. The narrative has to be, boy, really like what he's doing.
Yeah, it's like how the narrative had to change about when they hired him, right? Like, were people just going to hate him all off season? We're going to bang on him all off season. Is that all we're going to do? No,
that's right.
It was always going to turn.
And the problem is too, we don't really know this transfer portal. You don't really know, but you got big get. But
like
look
this
at his
guy.
rating. He was. Yeah, like this guy, and the reality is you just don't know. So, but if you're in the business, you're going to try to be positive. We thought last year things were going to be good. We heard all that we're going to be better. We heard the coaches say this, and it wasn't the case. So we're just hoping whatever the narrative is, it turns out to be true, and hopefully it's something positive.
You've been saying everything the last several years. When you've had the opportunity to go to see practice, you've noticed some stuff, but you've bit your lip and held your tongue in so many things. You've seen things that you were concerned with, and they've come to fruition, whether it be the offensive line or the defense again and all that. What did we talk about? Was it last year or the year before where you said that somebody was doing such a fantastic job running the ball, but it was the defense that looked like the problem? It wasn't so much pro running back. It was defense, the lack of the talent or effort on the defensive side. So all of those things we've seen. I like Coach Silverfield going after the high schoolers. That's almost a dying art until he came back, because for the last 5 years, all we've talked about is portal. I don't remember Coach Pittman having any conversation. I'm not privy to any of them. Going to high school coaches and talking to them and doing all that. So I don't know. I heard people bitching and moaning with DJ Williams on some of his podcasts about a couple of players from Brown who said they would. It was going to Arkansas was a laughing stock for them. My term, not theirs. And then another player who said, no one's come after me for all these years. Now they want to come get me and all this. Screw it, that type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we'll see. Like I said, it's nobody knows for sure. We don't know. I just hope we get to watch practice a little bit more this year. Yeah. Well, like Roger said, this is the time where you can always try to be positive.
It happens. And watch during the summer. We're going to a bunch of articles about how his secondary looks good. And then,
hey, by the way, guys, real quick, want to remind you that Monday, Houston Nutt's going to be in Bryant at the Bryant Winter Banquet, and I'm hosting that. We're gonna have Houstondale there talking about a little fireside chat is what they want to do. So he'll be in Bryant at 6 o'clock on Monday. If anybody's looking for tickets, so there's that.
That will be a great gathering. Houston always does it right there. Well, RJ, listen, hope you have continued healing with your hand, buddy.
Yep, and I'll see you guys next week. Hey, one thing, Natural State Wholesale in Cabot. I'm surprised Don and the guys aren't up there with you guys. Anytime there's duck hunting going on,
I know.
Don's usually there. But hey, they've got the warehouse in Cabot. Go online, naturalstatewholesale.com. If you're wanting to save money when you remodel your house or build your house on flooring and fixtures, you need to check them out at naturalstatewholesale.com and Natural State Wholesale in Cabot.
Awesome, yeah, good folks for sure. All right, RJ, have a good one, buddy. We'll talk to you next week.
See you guys.
All right, Roger, we're getting ready. Coming up, we're going to visit with Danny West. He's going to tell us about the rest of the transfer portal visits today. Brought to you by HA Trailer Sales. We've got to do a finish the lyric, and you said.
Well, here's what I want to do. I'm not gonna. I don't want to give you more hints because it upsets Josh when people don't get it, and I understand. So here's the deal. I just want to know if you will, on the way out of here today, can we stop off at the White River Relief and just bait a hook right over that little bridge?
I love it.
Can we do that?
I think we can.
Okay.
Do want to thank Honda of Russellville for sponsoring Justin Moore's Finish the Lyric. You can check him out online at hondaofrussellville.com. Also, we got to play a little Factor Crap brought to you by Arkansas Municipal Equipment. Got to do all that coming up. We got Heather Baker as well, and we got some more folks here from Augusta at the Mallard Masters Championship and Expo starting tomorrow morning. MallardMastersChampionship.com. You can check out more information. Don't go away.
Out of Bounds Hotline on 103.7 The Buzz is presented by D3 Auto Sales, Arkansas's #1 independent used car dealership, specializing in level and lifted trucks. D3AutoSales.com.
This is Sports Center.
The Little Rock Trojans stay hot. Last night, they beat Eastern Illinois 10 overall. They're 5-2 in the Ohio Valley Conference. They've won 6 of their last 7 games. Strong night for Kachienza. He scores 17 points and grabs 5 rebounds on the evening. Cameron Wallace had a double-double, 14 points and 10 boards to go along with 3 assists. Up next, for the Trojans, they'll take on Western Illinois at 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon at the Jack Stevens Center. Little Rock women get the job done last night, 55-47 over Eastern Illinois. They're now 9-8 overall. They are also 5-2 in the Ohio Valley Conference. 4 different Trojans in double figures last night, led by Elena Payne and Maya Cotto, who both had 12 points. The Central Arkansas Bears win last night. They get a 62-60 win over Jacksonville after rallying from 13 down. They are now 8-10 overall. They're 3-2 in the A-Sun. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Mostly cloudy and breezy today with a high of 55 degrees, plus about a 20% chance of a shower. Tonight, mostly clear, still breezy. We'll get down to 32. And for Saturday, a mostly cloudy day, cold and windy with a high of only 41. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Wes Moore. Coming up Friday on Out of Bounds, we're going to talk Arkansas, Georgia, big SEC game between 2 ranked teams at Stegman Coliseum in Athens. Also, we'll get ready for the NFL playoffs, 4 big games, and a championship game Monday night. Steve Sullivan will drop by. We'll talk to him about the Razorbacks, plus Neil Atkinson from Bet Saracen with all kinds of great props. All that and much more coming up Friday on Out of Bounds.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus lots of fun choices. Like ping pong. Right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Brand new players get a 100% profit boost just for downloading the Bet Saracen app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
At Parker Cadillac, luxury isn't just what you drive, it's how you're treated. We offer the nicest inventory you'll find anywhere. Hand-selected, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And we've got something for every budget. You won't find a better selection of certified pre-owned vehicles anywhere. Plus, 2 years of complimentary oil changes free of charge. We don't just sell cars. We guarantee the best buying experience start to finish. No pressure, no games, no giveaways. Just great vehicles and exceptional service. Call us now, 501-224-2400 or shop online at parkerspecials.com.
Robert Tellez is running for Pulaski County Circuit Judge.
What's that name again?
Robert Tellez.
Spell it.
R-O-B.
No, his last name.
Oh, T-E-L-L-E-Z.
Oh, yeah, Robert Tellez. He's great. Catholic high graduate, undergrad at Duke, top of his class from Bowen Law School. He'd be an excellent judge.
I know. That's why I'm voting for Robert Tellez.
Well, however you say it, Robert will be a great judge.
Paid for by Robert Tellez for judge.
Hey, this is Chris Walker at Fence Brokers. Looking for top quality fencing at unbeatable prices? At Fence Brokers, we're your local fence distributor with everything you need. Wood, vinyl, chain link, ornamental iron, access control, and more. Whether you're a contractor or a do-it-yourself homeowner, our staff of experts will help you find the perfect solution for your project. Fast delivery, huge selection, and personalized service set us apart. Visit us in Bryant or find us at fencebrokers.com. Fence Brokers, going the extra mile.
This is Quinn Grovey, and you're listening to Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
All right, it is 8:34.
Speaker. How about that speaker?
Is it working?
Heck yeah, it's working.
How's it sound? Do we give a thumbs up, Ralph? 2 thumbs up for that. Boom. Josh, we've upgraded Morning Mayhem's roadshow operation with a new external speaker. Very nice, yes, to share with the people.
Wow, you just made it even sound better when you said a new external speaker. I mean, that just rolled off your mouth.
What a great song this is.
You sound like Don Cheadle in Boogie Nights where he's selling the speakers. It's hi-fi.
Yes.
It's hi-fi.
Yes, that's it. That's it. Just on the show, we're here.
What a great character that was in there.
So
what
good.
A great, just off that wwhole dynamic of him and his girl and all that going on.
We're here at the Mallard Masters Championship and Expo in Augusta. Great people here. You feel the energy starting to pick up. They're set up for the big expo area where they'll have 60-plus vendors that are amazing. All the ducks will be brought in tomorrow from the duck hunting contest. You got a gumbo eating contest, or gumbo cooking contest, rather, not eating. Then you got the big event tomorrow night, the tamales and tail feathers, or tail feathers and tamales. I'm not sure which one it is. I'll get it right in a second. Let's check in with the man, Danny West. He's got to be on fumes after working hard this last 2 weeks.
He's known across the state as the king of recruiting. He's a sea of knowledge when it comes to the future of the Hogs, and he's jumping into the mayhem on the Buzz. From hogsports.com, it's Danny West, presented by HJ Trailer Sales. Visit them online at hjtrailersales.com or visit them in Hot Springs on Albert Pike.
Good morning, Danny. We can't hear you, buddy. Push a couple more buttons.
My fault.
That's okay. Are you there, Danny?
I think I'm here.
No. Nope. Keep pushing buttons, either Josh or Danny.
I hear
so
him
one
there,
of these buttons. One of these buttons is going to work.
How about now?
Just
you kind of sound like
let's see. Count to.
It's under the microphone. It sounds like you're in a different room with the microphone.
Count to 10, Danny.
1, 2, 3.
I think you're close.
There we go.
There we go. Just potty him up as loud as you can there, Josh.
All
right, man. Are you exhausted after today's the final day of the transfer portal? It's been listen. You did this last year, but it seems like it's even crazier this year with a new coach, new administration, new staff. Are you exhausted? You pooped?
Yeah. It's been a long couple of weeks, but hey, today's not the last day. I know we kind of build it up like that, but it's really not. I mean, it's the final day to get into the portal, but I mean, the action doesn't stop there. We're still going to see a lot of commitments. Arkansas's got a lot of spots left to fill, Baz. Maybe I hate to even put a number on it. It's going to change, but I mean, 10 to 12 more spots, and really today you're getting down to it this weekend. You really need a good weekend to finish this thing off. I thought they've had a really good start. It did hit somewhat of a wall, a little bit of a lull earlier this week when the dead have a 3-day dead period right in the middle of it, but we did, and that put a stop to the visits for a few days, but got back to campus yesterday with a good crew on campus, and we'll see what comes of it today, but really need a busy couple of days to finish this thing off.
We debate with Josh quite a bit. Josh is younger, and he's comfortable with all the goings on. And I mean, not to say he doesn't want changes to happen with what's some of the things going on. But one of the things I always bring up is that Raj and Danny is that we don't know the effect of all this. This is still early in the process. Let's see where we are 5 years from now. We look back and how will be adjusted. How's it affected the game? I just wonder too. We've gone through this now. This is the second or third year where you've got
Is that all it is?
50 new players coming in, especially the way you guys have gotten used to covering it now. You know how it works. I think the coaches bringing in these players. I mean, they've gotten used to it. They sort of know how to work, and it's just like, wow, we've got to get to know again another 50, 60 players. I'm just wondering if that's every year. Does that wear on fans, or do they fine with it? Does it make any difference? Do they get excited?
Well, ask a fan.
Yeah, I don't know.
Also, not every fan base is like that.
It wears on me. It wears on me.
It depends on which players you're bringing in too. If you're bringing in good players,
they
probably. You got to start winning eventually. I do think fans are tired of the same old results, and that's kind of what you're trying to eliminate here, right? You're trying to reduce really the amount of risk that you're going into a season with, and you're trying to fill all these spots and answer all the biggest concerns that could happen to you in week 3. Like if you go down and let's say you go out to Utah in week 2 and you get beat up a little bit, man, you still got to have depth because that SEC is coming, and it's coming now. It's 9 games, so depth is so important. I feel like they've done a good job, Baz, of finding value in a lot of this depth, but again, it's unproven too. I think they're hitting it at just the right time on a lot of these guys where they've spent the developmental year, the redshirt year, maybe or 2, and sat behind some really good players. And now it's, it was about to be their turn, or maybe they're coming off an injury, or they have sat behind somebody better. And now you're trying to time that up right where maybe he's going to make that next jump. They've got a whole bunch of those. So I think they've increased their odds of getting some of those to pan out for them, and probably will. But, man, if it's wrong, like this is where you're really counting on your evaluation and that whole new staff that you're able to afford in Fayetteville. That's where you put them to work now, because the evaluations have to be right. We can look at all the rankings, and I, again, told y'all last week when they were in the top 10, don't look at the rankings. The rankings will lie to you. There's 100 players given the exact same grade, yet somehow they're still separated by ranking. And there's hundreds of them like that. So if that's the case, I don't want to hate on our rankings, get myself in trouble, but that's just the case.
Right.
And it makes it pointless to even look at the rankings sometimes. So what I'm telling you is, man, I would judge it based on needs and who they're able to beat for some of these battles. Because you get into a battle for a kid from, Hillsdale College like Tesla was, and suddenly you go from, man, we don't want this kid. We don't even know where the college is. When then you find out LSU wants him, Ole Miss and Texas wants him. Now you're in a 4-team battle, and if you win that, man, it almost feels like you just got a 4 or 5-star commitment when 3 days ago you didn't know the dude's name.
Well,
how many 4 and 5 stars does Indiana have on their team right now?
Ooh, very few. They got a 5-star head coach, though, it appears.
That's it. That's it.
Well, based on the criteria that you just gave, Danny, which was that judge it by the players and the schools we're fighting for, or the schools that are fighting over these players. How do you judge this group? Where do you how do you don't have to give a grade, but just what's your thought?
Say it, Danny.
Yeah, I thought it was a little bit of a roller coaster so far. When they jumped out and they missed the big guy, Carius Kern.
Yeah,
going back to kind of how people feel about it. Perception says, oh, it's more of the same. They haven't raised enough money, or they used it all on staff, and there's not enough left for players like this. When really the reality probably was he's just not that into you. You've had 2 chances at him, and he ain't coming. So what you do, you go out and you try to find 2 more that are top 10 tackles in the portal, and they did. And, that kind of makes people feel better. So they had that really good run last week, went on a really good run defensively too, added a lot of quality on the defensive side. But now you get into that dead period, visits slow down. I think the perception was, all right, money's starting to get low, dead period hits. Man, they did have a couple of safeties in last week that they were in the mix for, and I think had they gotten those when they were on campus, had they been able to close those out, right now we're probably sitting here spiking the football a little bit. But having said that, they still need defensive tackles, a couple more probably. You would like a new starter there, but even if you can just get quality 2-deep type guys to finish that thing out, and then safety, man, they need a lot of help at safety. And I think that's probably the biggest concern for people right now. When you bring in a guy from Clemson last week, Ricardo Jones, All-ACC with 6 picks on the year. I mean, you bring that guy in, you want him immediately, and then to watch him go to Vanderbilt, guys, again, it takes another adjustment as a fan. You've got to learn to accept that teams like Indiana and Texas Tech and Vanderbilt are going to beat you. They just are. They're going to beat you for some of these guys because they've got it going, and all you can do is keep hoping you can increase that money that you're allowed to give, because right now that's all that's needed. If they had – and I'm not sitting here telling you people can do what they want. Y'all know how I feel about this. I don't spend other people's money, but I really feel like even if they had a little bit more in this round, and I've been impressed with what they've been able to do, but really could have put them over the top maybe from a national standpoint.
Roger, do you remember the good old days where you would go this time of you go? I'm really looking forward to seeing the Freddie Childress. This is his 3rd year. He's been he redshirted his freshman year. He was on the scout team, and then last year he got some snaps. Really waiting to see what he does his junior 100%. Year. That's gone. Do we say that with anybody anymore?
No. That's what we always said.
Are there any players that came in as freshmen, Danny, that are still there that we can say, look forward to seeing this guy and how he's progressed as a Razorback? Is anybody out there left on the team like that?
Oh man, I'm sure I could probably pull up the roster, but I told Biddy the other day.
Is ESPN Classic always on in y'all's households? Because y'all just all y'all do is just. All you guys do. All you guys do is just lament, and I don't think it's surprising the team is 2-10 when the fans are like, I wish it was 1994. Get with the times. Get with the times.
You need to get
once again.
Let Danny answer. Danny, go ahead.
There was no question. I didn't ask a question.
No, I said I did. I remember asking the question. Yes.
Why don't you get in the portal?
So, Danny, I said, is there any player like that on the team now that's still there?
You know what? I'll just pick one. I'll go Cash Courtney. I believe he only played in 3 and kept his red shirt. Just going back to the last staff. Obviously, a lot of O-line gurus on that staff. They felt really good about this one, man. Cash Courtney jumped in there late in the year and played a little center for him. But Baz, up until maybe a year ago, they were saying maybe a top round guy eventually at center.
Okay.
To follow the lines of
I remember that guy. He's got a great name. Yeah.
I mean, look at what we did. You know what? Who didn't think we were going to come back and be bad to the bone with KJ Jefferson after the Tampa game?
Yeah.
Because he's going to get better. He's going to get. But you know what? The money in portal, it's spoiled.
It's just like Josh is just like you. Josh, we've watched you progress from. We go look what Josh has done in year 1 and 2. He's going to be even better in year 3. By the time he gets to be a senior, he's going to be the best producer in America.
But I got to be honest with you. You're back on the bench.
Are you comparing? Was that a comment? You just compared me to KJ Jefferson regressing? Is that what you just did?
No, I was just saying, that's the way we look at it.
Roger
expected you to get better.
But if you get in that, portal, one of the great things, Josh.
I think it's called stagnation.
Hold on, the portal. You're the ones who y'all try to say when Josh is in New York one day. I don't do that.
We're projecting.
Listen, we wish you the best.
We're projecting that. But
We're projecting it. We're projecting. We're putting it out in the universe.
It's fun, Danny, to watch progress being made. That's all. And
You say that, and then you all just complain every day about the state of college sports, and you all show no progress.
No, I'm talking about that's with you. That's not with the players.
You know what? I mean, look at what's going on with Indiana. How many guys have been there for a long time?
Yeah, a lot of older
to
guys.
Your point again,
a lot of older guys. Yeah,
it's why Butler got to be where they were all those years. You'd always talk about fourth-year seniors on basketball.
And they're doing that in Indiana,
football,
too. But aren't they all transfers?
But all that's gone now. Now you got Calipari who made his bones on doing that with the one-and-doners and all that kind of stuff. But now one-and-dones don't guarantee you a national championship anymore.
I know we got to take.
We got to have 4-and-done.
We got to take a break, but I know Indiana's the oldest team in the.
They're all transfers.
He's already got
He's in the NCAA, and I think Miami's not too far behind in the age of their team. So, Danny, hey, get some rest, buddy. Great work the last 2 weeks. Hope you can get a little time off and rest and relax a little bit.
Yeah, man, I hope so too. It's good to talk to y'all. Appreciate you.
All right, buddy. Thanks to AJ Trailer Sales. Appreciate it. Then when we come back, Roger.
I'm just saying, man, there could be a position up in Northwest Arkansas.
No, we'll play a little. Factor Crap. We'll play Factor Crap. Finish the lyrics in the 9 o'clock hour. So do not go away.
Finish the lyric in the 9 o'clock hour. And Josh, I don't want you to think while we're throwing this out there, we're trying to bait a hook for you. Or anything like that. We're not trying to do that at all. You understand?
Not bait a hook.
We're not baiting a hook. We're not trying to bait anybody. But you don't think you'd like to be closer to the university you graduated with and be on campus and wear their shorts?
We are at the Mallard Masters Championship and Expo in Augusta.
He said Mallard Masters
Championship and Expo.
Josh has a different word for it right now.
Don't go away. Hey, it's David BAZZEL from my good friends at Bath Fitter. I've been working with Bath Fitter for over a decade now. They're a family-owned business that's been around for over 40 years, and I can vouch for the outstanding work they do. They are the pioneers of the acrylic bath industry. Bath Fitter offers a one-of-a-kind remodeling process that's easy and stress-free. They offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes, and with their seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you can refresh your shower space in no time. They can even convert your existing bath into a shower. And get this, they've had over 2 million installs of fantastic showers and tubs across the South, with thousands of those coming right here in the natural state. At Bath Fitter, they are the manufacturer, installer, and service provider. No subcontractors involved in the process. All are employees of the company, so they own the entire process. Right now, they have an amazing offer. 0 down, 0 payments, 0 interest for 12 months. They understand that families are struggling with high prices, so they are making this special offer to help. Check them out online at bathfitterlittlerock.com. Tell them BAZZEL sent you.
If you need a new garage door, this could be your lucky day. Entries are open now for the $5,000 garage door sweepstakes with Overhead Door Company of Little Rock. A winner will be chosen at random to receive $5,000 towards new garage doors and openers of their choice. Deadline to enter is the end of the month to win the $5,000 sweepstakes with Overhead Door Company of Little Rock. Enter now at overheaddooroflittlerock.com.
Hey, Central Arkansas, are you tired of living in pain, back pain, neck pain, headaches? The Joint Chiropractic is the answer. Open Monday through Saturday so we can fit even the busiest schedules. With convenient locations in Little Rock, North Little Rock, and Bryant, relief is always close by. First visit is just $29, including your consultation, exam, and adjustment, and you never need an appointment. See us at The Joint Chiropractic and start feeling better today.
Hello, folks. It's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram store right here in Sherwood. Folks, I want to give you 3 reasons I hope you'll consider to buy from us. Reason number 1, we have the largest total stock of automobiles in Arkansas. How do we do that? We have 3 stores, and each one has a full lot of inventory. By having all these 3 stores in sync with each other, we can get you exactly the product you want. Reason number 2, we study our great competitors every day, and we know their prices, and we price our inventory to be lower than anyone. We're not going to be beat on price. You take that from me. Reason number 3, we have a great service department and a large fleet of loaner cars for our customers. We will treat you like family. Come see us and you will feel comfortable about your entire experience. 3 reasons: biggest stock, lowest price, best service. Come see us on Warden Road in Sherwood. or shop us online at FletcherDeals.com.
On these cold winter mornings, there is no better way to warm up than with a hot cup of community coffee. And there's no better place to get that than at Family Market. And it's bean to cup at every location, so it's always guaranteed to be fresh. And with every large cup of community coffee, you also receive 5 cents off a gallon of All-American Valero gasoline when you use your Family Market rewards card. So visit your favorite local Family Market store today in Pangburn, Shannon Hills, Malvern, Mayflower, Hot Springs, and Worcester.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did. Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
See shelter agent Angie Collins in Heber Springs, Michelle Herring in Whitehall, or Jonathan Stone in Lone Oak today.
What's on Tap? Brought to you by Flyway Brewing, weekdays in the zone, where we'll break down what you should be watching and listening for on the Buzz every day during the work week. Flyway Brewing, fresh beer starts here. Follow the migration, and the Little Rock location is now open in Breckenridge Village. Find out more about all they have to offer at flywaybrewing.com.
Hey everybody, this is NFL Hall of Famer Dan Hampton, and I love hanging out with Baz and the boys on the Buzz. Tune in every morning so you can get the news just like I do.
All right, Josh, it is 8:53. Let's play a little fact or crap, and we can give away tickets to Big Buck Classic. We can give away qualifiers to win thousands of dollars at Big Buck. Let's get a contestant. Let's get that open going.
While he does it, I got a big announcement from Oakland I want to tell you.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and hit the open. Go ahead and hit the open.
Is it fact or is it crap? You decide. Fact or crap is brought to you by Arkansas Municipal Equipment, founded by Daniel and Vanessa Ellison over 10 years ago. They specialize in refuge, sweeper, and recycle equipment. Find out more at ametrucks.com.
Outstanding. Here's the thing. Last night, I'm at Mainline Sports Bar having a great time with everybody this year. Just fantastic. Wayne Smith is there. Well, Wayne's son Dylan is, and they have a family friend, Karen, who came down, and Dylan and Karen played trivia with one of the regular groups there, with Joshua and Ashley Kelly, as a matter of fact, and Pellegrino and all that. So I'm telling everybody about, hey, Kathleen Madigan's going to be at the big event center. She's a comedian tomorrow, on the 30th, when the races open back up and the horses start running. That same night, you know who's at the big event center?
Who?
2 words, KC.
Oh,
wow.
the
Sunshine Band's going to be there. But then Wayne says, I've got something else that I can tell this crowd. Now, Wayne didn't say, Roger, don't say that on the radio, don't say anything at all. He did break it right there in that crowd. So I'm going to go ahead and do it right now.
Do it.
Coming in March, James Ballantyne, or May, excuse me, I think it's May. Coming in May, James Ballantyne. Rick Springfield's going to be the big event center. How about that?
Listen, that's big for JB.
That's
we love
huge.
Yeah, one of the great soap stars and rock and roll stars at the same time.
Go to Oakland.com for everything you need to know that goes on, whether it be with Mainline, Pops Lounge, all of that in the big event center and the races. It's there.
Do we have a contestant there, Josh?
No.
661-1037.
Josh scared them all.
What else? Yeah. What else can we throw in addition to those tickets? What else do we have?
Do we have any Moe's?
Yeah, I think we have a Moe's.
We don't.
I think we have Moe's to.
We don't.
We've got something in there because.
Do we have Boudreaux?
Boudreaux. Yeah.
Yeah, let's give away a Boudreaux certificate and the we're going to sweep it up.
Qualifier.
Boudreaux and the qualifier to win thousands of dollars in the Big Buck Classic. 661-1037. I've got a great fact.
We're not going to have time.
Okay. You know what?
Well, no, that was me trying to be negative. I was just trying to, be.
Yeah, well, if somebody were to call right now,
right, they're on.
Let's do it. Ready?
Yeah.
What's your name, caller?
Carl.
Caller, what's your name? Earl. All right, here we go, Earl.
Charles.
Charles. They say Carl.
Charles. Okay, here we go. Charles. The Chocolate River in the 1971 movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory was made out of actual chocolate. It spoiled during filming and smelled awful by the time the movie wrapped. Roger, fact or crap?
I'm going to tell you right now, but let me back up real quick.
Got to hurry, got to go.
Hey, caller, we'll tell you your name. All right? I say it's real. I say
you
it's
said
fact.
Yeah. Charles, do you think it's fact or crap?
Fact. It's the fact.
Come on.
The Chocolate River in the 1971 movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory was made out of actual chocolate is A fact.
No.
It actually did spoil during filming. It smelled awful by the time the movie wrapped. All right.
I mean, that's ridiculous. Way to go, Charles Earl. Come on.
Here we go. Apples can be stored, one more for the win. Apples can be stored for up to a year before they're sold. Fact or crap?
Wow, what a lot of additives that will be. Stored? Yes. I think the operative word here, Charles Earl Carl, is stored.
All right, Charles, what do you say, fact or crap?
I'm going to go with Roger, but I don't think he's right.
You know what? All that that's like in that movie. Whose car are we taking? That's right.
Apples can be stored for up to a year before they're sold is a fact.
Boom!
You are a winner, my friend.
Nice
Yeah,
job,
winner. Great job.
Let's go.
Way to go, Charles. Congratulations. Thanks to Arkansas Municipal Equipment in Poland.
Yeah, thanks to Boudreaux's for the gift certificates that he's getting as well.
That's exactly right. Yeah, and also, too, that they're Daniel and Vanessa Ellison, great people there in Poland. Go by and see them. They've also got the amazing Highway 270 grill, too. So
absolutely.
What if we did that? Hear that, Josh?
Absolutely.
Did that less than
So
3
does it
minutes.
give any other thing about the store of the apples? Does it say that you do
No,
this?
it did not.
Does not say refrigerator?
No, it didn't
Okay.
say. Yeah.
Not say canned?
Yeah, how about the chocolate, the Willy Wonka?
That's too ridiculous.
Shocked by that.
Well, they use chocolate syrup.
How about that? That's real movie making right
was that
there.
pudding you said?
I don't know.
Syrup?
It's actual chocolate. All right, do not go away. We've got more to come here in Augusta, 9 o'clock.
At Parker Cadillac, luxury isn't just what you drive, it's how you're treated. We offer the nicest inventory you'll find anywhere. Hand-selected, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And we've got something for every budget. You won't find a better selection of certified pre-owned vehicles anywhere. Plus, 2 years of complimentary oil changes free of charge. We don't just sell cars, we guarantee the best buying experience start to finish. No pressure, no games, no giveaways. Just great vehicles and exceptional service. Call us now, 501-224-2400 or shop online at parkerspecials.com.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus lots of fun choices. Like ping pong. Right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Brand new players get a 100% profit boost just for downloading the Bet Saracen app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Fence Brokers presents Razorback Graffiti every Monday with Morning Mayhem. One sentence to let the guys know how you feel about the Razorbacks from Fence Brokers. Go the extra mile.
But we did. 103.7 The Buzz. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
It's baseball time. Single game tickets for the Arkansas Travelers go on sale today. The team is celebrating the start of its 125th season by offering tickets for just $1.25. But the deal is only available for 125 minutes. You have from 10 a.m. until 12:05 p.m. before tickets return to their regular price. The offer is for general admission and field reserve tickets. The Travs make their home debut on April 7th. And if you ever wanted to be a pro football player, now is your chance. The Arkansas Diamonds Arena football team is hosting open tryouts. The tryouts are open to anyone with no professional or arena football experience needed. Tryouts start tomorrow at 10 a.m. at the Hot Springs School District Indoor Practice Arena. The season itself gets started with the home game on May 29th. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
The inventory overstock sale is on with up to 50% off store-wide. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor, Shackelford Galleries of Little Rock. Long live the lazy.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
A slight chance of showers today with a mostly cloudy sky, breezy with a high of 55 degrees. Tonight, mostly clear, still breezy. We'll drop down to 32. And a windy Saturday behind the front, only high of 41 with a mostly cloudy sky. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Hi, I'm Trey Reed from the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, inviting you to join me every Wednesday morning for the latest news from the great outdoors. It's brought to you by Arts Marine in North Little Rock, now under new ownership, but with the same familiar faces and incredible service you've known for years, plus the area's best selection of boating parts and supplies.
Hi folks, it's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you're in the market for a new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram, we hope you give us a chance to earn your business. Here's some things to consider. Fletcher Dodge has been family-owned dealer here in Sherwood for over 25 years. We know how to take care of our customers to keep them coming back. Every Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram dealer pays the same price for their vehicles. It's the dealer that makes the difference. We'll give you the best deal up front. No haggling, no arguing. We make it easy to buy a new vehicle, and we'll pay you more for your trade-in. Compare our deal to anybody's, and you'll buy from us. Come see us today for the deal of a lifetime on new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram. At Frank Fletcher Dodge, you always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. And we promise you a hassle-free buying experience. We want to be your dealer for life. Shop Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood before you buy anywhere else. Just tell us what you're looking for and we'll make you a deal. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
Hey, this is a perfect time to remind you that you can always take a tour of the Little Rock Athletic Club. They'd love to show you around, especially now with 30% off the joining fee. You're going to be so impressed with all they've got to offer, and people will witness the fitness.
We all know how busy our lives can be these days and how important our time and convenience is as well. And Edwards Food Giant knows that too. So that's why they're inviting you to take advantage of their Heat and Eat Meal Solutions items in the deli department. Delicious Edwards Food Giant signature dishes along with a wide choice of entree and sides, all ready for you to pick up and take home to serve your family tonight. The Heat and Eat Meal Solutions now at your favorite Central Arkansas Edwards Food Giant deli. This week's special is chicken spaghetti for only $7.49 per pound with seasoned corn for $4.49 per pound.
Meet Matthew Preston. Inside his apartment, everything he holds dear is protected by Progressive's renter's insurance, like his laptop and a surprisingly valuable collection of baseball bobbleheads. Outside his apartment, his laptop is still protected, as are his bobbleheads, which he carries around with him for reasons no one knows. Renters, the limits of protection aren't just the four walls of your home. When you're in Progressive's Protection Zone, get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
This is Justin Acre. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Experience the unmistakable difference today at D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc or West Memphis. D3 Auto Sales is your home for quality used trucks, SUVs, and cars from all top brands, specializing in unique customized lifted and leveled used trucks, including four-wheel drives. And this commitment to excellence extends to their full-service 10-bay service department as well. Also, looking to trade in or sell your vehicle? D3 Auto Sales pays top dollar for your pre-owned vehicle. D3AutoSales.com.
Legendary NFL referee Walt Coleman on Morning Mayhem this football season is brought to you by Sigma Supply Packaging Products, now a part of Brady Plus. If you're not using Sigma Supply for your packaging and shipping, you got low-grade product, man. Online at SigmaSupply.com.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem.
For 400 years, that work has kept us down. Took a whole lot of time just to get up that hill.
Live from the Oakland Hot Springs Studios.
Now we up in the big league, getting our turn back. As long as we live, it's you and me, baby.
Here is David BAZZEL, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
That's the theme song for the Jeffersons. You really need help.
And just because the theme song don't make it not true.
Such a classic.
So true.
Such a classic. 9:06 on this Friday, January 16th. A busy weekend of sports. Got 4 great NFL football games. Got the big Hog Georgia game tomorrow at 3 o'clock. We are hanging out here in Augusta. Always a fun time here. People are super nice, Raj. And it's the annual Mallard Masters Championship and Expo here in Augusta. You can go to mallardmasterschampionship.com. Yep. Everything gets underway tomorrow. For more information, go to that website. But you got duck hunting, you got gumbo cooking, you got expo here going on. You got a big banquet tomorrow night. That's a lot of fun. Dancing. And it raises a lot of money, almost $200,000 for higher education, early childhood scholarships, different beautification projects for the area. And Augusta's about, we said about an hour and a half, Raj, for you. It was 2 hours for you.
I shaved off 10 minutes. I know you'd have been
very nice. Oh, very nice.
Well, this time of the morning, absolutely. It was an hour and a half on the map, but I think maybe an hour and 20.
Josh, did you hear Roger with a new word there?
What was it?
I think you might have said absolutely. So I think you might have said absolutely, which I think which I would love
which
that.
Which is astounding.
Absolute. So go check that. Let's
check that out.
Let's see. I might have just misheard.
No.
Well, what'd you call the guy last time? You're like, yeah, Kevin's here, and I'm like, it's Charles. And you're like, yeah, it's
listen, you know what?
Earl.
Hey, what was the other one that you always get me on that I say wrong?
So thankful.
Yeah, there you go.
So thankful.
So, see, this is what you've started in me now.
But I don't know if I started in you. You know, for an hour yesterday, I'm looking for Tommy's prayer, and you kept saying, "Hey, that's okay."
I'm glad you found it.
I beat it.
Let's bring in Heather Baker if we can, real quick.
She has the busiest social calendar in the state of Arkansas. Her insight on what to do across the state is unrivaled. She is the go-to person when you need an event promoted. It's time to talk to the queen of promotions from AY Magazine and Arkansas Money and Politics. It's Heather Baker.
Good morning, Heather Baker.
Good morning, guys. Y'all are out there doing some gumbo and ducking and all that?
Yeah. Have you ever spent any time in Augusta at all, Heather?
I have not. Sounds like a place I need to check out.
I do. I think they need to reach out to you. Y'all need to connect. This is, Stuttgart gets a lot of attention for the things they do, and Augusta says, wait a minute, let's show you what we've got. Great duck hunting here. We can put on an amazing festival tomorrow night. There'll be over 600 people at the banquet that I'm going to be a part of. It's called Tail Feathers and Tamales. So really, just you see this all the time, Heather. You love communities that step up with a great idea. They're going to raise $200,000 for their community. So it's only about an hour and a half from here, but we got to put that on the radar of Heather Baker. Well, in addition to this going on here, what else is happening around the state that people need to be aware of?
Well, it's definitely picking up in the state of Arkansas. This weekend, we definitely have about 50 more events than last weekend, so everybody's kind of getting into 2026. But starting out, let's talk about Murray's Dinner Playhouse. Our friends over there are putting on a fast-paced, feel-good comedy, the second to last chance Ladies League. That will be going on this weekend, and tickets start at $40. You get a play and dinner. So much fun at Murray's Dinner Playhouse. We have Loteria Night with the Little Rock Parks and Recreation. So do you all know what that is, Loteria? Have you heard of that game before?
No, I have no idea what that is.
It's similar to bingo, but it brings culture and laughter together. But it's a Mexican game that's very similar to bingo. And the Parks and Recreation is bringing it. It's going to be at 6401 Baseline Road, and this is a family-friendly event, so you can check that out. Okay, for my next event, David and Roger, I have a special guest on that's going to announce this for us because I think we need the vibe to get this going. Here we go. Friday, January 16th, 7 p.m. to 9.
We lost it. I think we're losing him. We've lost him.
Is that AI, Heather?
No, Heather,
my goodness.
it did not work. We could not hear, and the call sort of dropped a little bit. So that did not work. If you want to circle back around, we can try to hear it again, but we could not hear. We could not hear what what was said.
Well, I'll just tell you, the Extreme Dwarfinators are coming to Benton. You are not going to be able to visit this tonight from 7 to 9. This is the baddest little show. These are the little mini luchadors from Mexico mastering high-flying arrow moves and death-defying maneuvers. I mean, this is something I don't think anybody in Arkansas needs to miss. What do y'all think?
Are these?
Are you allowed to say dwarfinators? I don't know. I mean, is that
That is
okay
the
to say?
name of the show. It's called the Extreme Dwarfinators.
Roger, are you familiar with this at all?
As a matter of fact, no, I'm not. I
never participated.
I should be because I'm not considered a dwarf. I don't know what it is that puts you in that status. I don't know. Your tax papers.
I got to Google this and see what a dwarfinator looks like.
Yeah, you go down the wrong rabbit hole.
All right,
you're
well, you've got me intrigued, Heather. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So the tickets to this are only $30. We're going to offer jaw-dropping stunts that keep the audience on the edge of their seats. Again, this is at the Benton Event Center from 7 to 9 tonight. I mean, definitely don't want to miss this show. All right, so next off, if you're going to be around Harrison, I know you're at one outdoor show. There's a big event next weekend. We'll talk about it in just a second. But the Creekside is hosting their first ever Hunting Legacy Archery competition. But this is a 6 to 15-year-old competition that leads into the Youth Big Buck Classic competition. So if you love the outdoors and you're going to be around Harrison, you can check out the Hunting Legacy Archery Competition and Outdoor Expo at Creekside Community Center in Harrison. It's going to be at 8 a.m. on Saturday morning. In Little Rock, we've got the Hilly Chili Contest of 26. Now, you do have to be a member of this, and this is hosted by the Little Rock Roadrunners Club. But if you want to check it out, you can go run the scenic hills of West Little Rock and then have some chili after that. They have all of that on their website of that group, the Little Rock Roadrunners Club. We also have fun in downtown North Little Rock. The Birdies Cabaret Theater will be bringing 3 Arkansas comedians together on the stage like no other. Comedians will attempt their stand-up comedy routines in 3 separate rounds, and each round will have surprises that bring the audience in to the set. So this is Saturday night at 8 o'clock in North Little Rock. We also have Kathleen Madigan. That is at Oaklawn. You know, Oaklawn is always bringing incredible acts to the stage. This is the day drinking tour. You know, she has been a comedian for over 33 years, a veteran performer. Yes, she's been on Netflix, the Comedy Central, Max, Prime Video. I just checked with Chris Ho, and there are a few seats still available for this, so you can check that out. We have a gem amethyst rock fossil sale. So if you love gems, rocks, fossils, anything in this category, they're going to have 1,000 exquisite specimens from around the world. The Holiday Inn Express in Maumelle will be hosting this from 9 to 5 on Saturday and Sunday. We had the largest and most diverse reptile expo in the country, the Arkansas State Fairgrounds, this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. You can check that out. Bring fun and education together for all ages. We have the Komodo Dragon Day at the Little Rock Zoo. Lots of dragons, lots of reptiles are going on, but the zoo is celebrating Appreciate a Dragon Day, Komodo style. This is Sunday, January the 18th at 10 a.m. on Sunday, and we have all the rest of our music, all of our events. We'll be checking out those little dwarfinators. Did you look that up, David?
I did, yes. They're wrestlers.
It says fun size. It says fun size.
Yeah, so I know what a dwarfinator is. Yes, I was wondering. You can say that, and they're they're fun size. Yes. Yeah. Heather, have a great weekend. Thank you.
Heather, let me say thank you to some of your staff, please. Dwayne and Darlene Hebda, super duper nice people. Yeah. And then last night you had Emily and Ethan James. They're your Hot Springs, I don't know, what would you call it? Not
correspondents.
Thank you, Baz. Hot Springs correspondents do some things with me down at Mainline and Trivia last night. Super duper people.
We're talking about nominating you for the trivia guy of the year.
I'm not one to do it. So let me just tell everybody, aymag.com, aymag.com. Scroll on down there to 26 things you can nominate, I think is what it is, and nominate me as the best trivia game host.
Thanks, Heather.
Thank you, Heather.
Have a great weekend. You're the best.
Thank you.
Thanks,
and tell those folks
Bye-bye.
thanks, too. Thank you.
All right, joining us now, Mandy Lawhorn. First of all, Mandy, good morning. How are you?
David, I I'm so happy to be here, but I am going to tell you there is no R in Lawhon.
Okay, let me get it. So it's Lawhon. I mean, you know what I feel like? You know what I feel like?
Yeah, hard.
I know. I feel like yo dog. What's Law Dog?
Law dog. Law don't go around here.
No, it's on Tombstone. He go.
Ain't no law around here. Law dog. Law dog.
You remember Josh? I can't remember what scene it is.
It's when he's in there playing poker.
What does he say to him?
He says, "Law don't go around here, law dog."
No, that's not the scene.
It is law dog.
He calls him law dog. I think it's outside.
He says it.
This is it. So it's mainly Lawhorn.
Lawhon.
He just said there's no R in you, so it's horn.
Listen. Do you have to have commentary on everything I do?
No. She specifically.
Thank you.
She specifically. Hold on. I'm standing up for our guest here. She specifically said there's no R. You had a conversation about Tombstone and then got her name wrong.
Maybe
Heather Baker is still on the system. Take that off before you start arguing.
Maybe it takes a couple times to get it right.
That's right. Listen, Josh, I'm sorry we're not as educated as you. You know, Acre came in yesterday and you.
Maybe, of course, Mandy. I just know that you're in charge of the hen party. That's all I know. That's all I want to know about the hen party that happens tomorrow here at Mallard Masters. So,
well, I am not in charge. I am one of the people helping put it on, but there are a lot of people that have come together to put this on, and This is the vision of Betty Kate Thompson, and she is the master of entertaining in Woodruff County, and we have all learned so much from her.
I'm about to say, I don't know where this is going, but it sounds very interesting. I like it.
Has coined the phrase high season for duck season for women in Woodruff County, and so when we think about duck season, we also think about Saturday morning brunches where we get dressed up, and it's always about entertaining and hosting our families and friends, and it is making memories over a pot of soup. It's always about something more than just actually shooting ducks. So Betty Kate had the vision that we would put on a hen party, and it would be just for the women here. And last year we had Chris Norwood come in and do a demonstration. We had a boxed lunch, and we saw
they're dwarfinator. That's why we talk. Listen, because I don't usually say a lot of those things. I write them down.
I do want to give a shout out to a couple of our sponsors. Cypress Meadows is sponsoring our event. They're our presenting sponsor. Kennan's Dairy Bar and Pain Treatment Centers of America and Culligan Water are sponsoring our lunch. And then our bar sponsors are Arkansas Well Supply And Porter's Liquor, Bill Berry, our very own local boy here, is helping sponsor our liquor as well as Tito's Vodka.
So the question is, TJ, I want to if she's having a hen party, what do we call the guy party that we're going to be doing on the other side of the building?
Well, I don't know that we have a specific guy party.
And what would we call it, Roger? What would
It'd be the Sloan House. We'd be Sloan Valve. Sloan Valve is where we'd be.
Yeah.
Listen, we had such a good time last year that there were men trying to get into our hen parties.
Yeah, well, what is it the fox? Is it the fox that gets into the hen house? Is that the what? Is that the story?
Exactly what it is.
So
it'd be the fox. It'd be fox.
Yeah. Again, that's fine. Listen, I appreciate women having their own thing. That's good. You need more time away from us. That's a positive deal.
Well, you know what? Listen, it'd be the duck.
Why did you keep it to 80 people if you sold out so quick? Or no, 80 was the cost of the ticket. How many people are you expecting?
Well, we had to move from our space last year because we did up it and we wanted a little more room. But logistically, with the catering, the lunch, and all, we needed to think through that and not make ourselves too big that we couldn't do it.
So TJ, so you approved of this to make sure it was you were good with having the ladies.
He's not going to tell them no.
Man,
yeah.
Those ladies have done a phenomenal job, and in anything and everything that they want, we try to accommodate them with, because it's been a phenomenal thing.
Well, you got so much.
Listen, they know what to do.
Yeah, you got the hen party over here. I know Jay Nesbitt's here, and you've got. I actually asked. I looked at it, I said, "Is that where the bar is over there?" And they said, "No, that's not the bar's behind that." But this is your setup over here, right?
Yeah, we're Avies hunting. We've got a little checkout station set up right there. But yeah, we're so happy to be here. We've been, like you said, we've been in Stuttgart at Wings Over the Prairie a couple times.
Where are you from, man?
I'm actually from western Nebraska.
We know you're not from around these parts.
That's right.
Right. Well, good. Well, welcome to Arkansas.
Yeah, the place is founded in Pike County, Georgia.
Okay.
So we're SEC country at home. We actually are out in western Nebraska. We're a .com company, so it's all e-commerce. That allows us to reach both coasts in 3 days with our shipping.
Okay.
So logistically, it just worked out well there, and I was available.
So you were here last year?
We were not here last year.
This is your first year here.
First time here. We've been to Stuttgart a couple times.
Gotcha.
We love that event.
Yeah.
But we've got a good friend over here in Bald Knob, Joel Strickland, and he's buddies with TJ. We get hooked up, right, and said, you guys have got to come show off your stuff at this event, and so we're happy to be here.
You know, Jay, this is these communities when it comes to who's got the better duck hunting, and they don't play around, man. It's serious business.
It is.
You went where last year? We don't know who that is down there in that neck of the woods. Anyway, it's very competitive, but gotta love the fact, as I was saying a minute ago, so many communities doing cool events like this that a few years ago you didn't have this, or you started with 5 guys on by a body of water, right, TJ?
Right.
And you look at it now, you're raising almost $200,000 for charities. So,
yeah.
But there's something for everybody here. You got the gumbo cooking contest. You got all these, all these folks with booths out here with all kind of different things to sell too.
Yeah.
And then you got the fashion show for the ladies. You got tomorrow night. You've got the big tail feathers and tamales, and so a little bit of stuff for everybody.
Yeah, one thing I want to make sure that we give a shout out to Habitat Land Company. I mean, they have been so supportive of the tail feathers and tamales, and they are the headline sponsor for that evening. Chad Carter, you probably remember Chad and Luke, and being here last year. They're out with clients this morning showing property, but Chad Carter and Will Harden and their team have built a phenomenal business over there for in this our part of the world from a real estate brokerage perspective. So we're really thankful for their participation.
Jay, I was going to ask, are you a Nebraska Cornhusker supporter?
Oh, absolutely.
So this is a lot of this is Razorback country around here, and Arkansas has struggled, especially in football. And you think we're frustrated if you're a Nebraska fan who's had won national championships in the '90s, 3 of them, I think. The frustration that you guys have had to go through, and I thought maybe y'all had turned the corner, but not quite, it doesn't seem like quite yet.
Not quite yet. Yeah, it's been frustrating to say the least too. But the fan base there, and I guess maybe with not a lot of other pro teams or anything else in the state, right? The fan base has still been so supportive, and so.
Well, don't you have the record for sold out
consecutive
stadiums?
sellouts? Yeah, I think it started in the 70s maybe.
I mean, that is crazy. And that doesn't mean that every seat is filled every game, but you've sold a ticket for every seat since the 70s. One of the things, Roger, I remember, Bobby Bowden, when they went into Nebraska, and beat Tom Osborne back in the late 70s. It sort of put FSU on the map. They did that. I think they went to Ohio State, won. They went to Nebraska. But one of the things I remember as a 16-year-old kid was that when Florida State walked off the field, the Nebraska fans gave them a round of applause. And that's something that nobody else does, right, to my knowledge.
Right.
I mean, that's a tradition. I don't know who started it, when it started, but it's been around for a while.
I don't know either, but it is a huge tradition. It's part of the prayer that happens at the beginning, right? I'm going to put it all out there on the field. And if my best isn't good enough today, I'm going to clap as the fans go by. So, yeah, it's part of the mantra there. And we host a great party on Saturdays out there at Memorial Stadium, and you should come see us.
I do give you credit for, you guys being credit for one of the great football programs of all time. But, Roger, we do have to remind Jay that in 1964, in a little bowl called the Cotton Bowl, our little Razorbacks took on the mighty Nebraska
There's
Cornhuskers.
a song that says, well, Nebraska thinks that you may be right, but we're going to give you one hell of a fight. Woo Pig. That's in the
Arkansas
song.
beats Nebraska.
Was it 10-7?
It was something close to that. I should know that off the top of my head.
I should know it.
Yeah, Arkansas beat Nebraska for the national championship in 1964. Nebraska was bigger, faster, stronger, but Arkansas was well coached, and our man Freddie Marshall takes him down the field there. It's time's running out and scores a winning touchdown.
Well, listen, Dwayne Hebda comes in the studio yesterday.
He was a Nebraska guy. Yeah.
Todd Pierce, Nebraska guy.
Manny, we do have to ask for the ladies who are listening, what were you – I asked Melissa this yesterday. What is the attire for the ladies here at this event, whether it be tomorrow night or during the day? And she said it can go from leather pants to fancy jeans to fancy boots to fur. So maybe for the hen party.
Because Bensky's going to be here.
But Mitchell Fletcher Bensky. Yeah.
You'll see everything tomorrow. There will be people in jeans and sweaters, and there will be people in dresses and
skirts.
Skirts.
Why you look at me?
Blazers. But tomorrow night is when the furs typically come out.
Yeah. Well, and the weather I think is a little bit better this year than last.
Yes.
I think I just remember it being bitterly cold. It seemed
cold.
like last year, and your coats were perfect. Because I know. You guys are smart. These things are like inside your mama's womb. It's so warm in there.
The other thing, I do a lot of MC work, and so one of my favorite things to do, and Roger knows, whether it be the Touchdown Club, my favorite thing is at the end when I go, all right, everybody, thanks for being here. Yep. Good night. See you next year.
Job well done.
I will do that tomorrow, but I will say, now let's get out on the dance floor. And so we've got a band. Do we know what kind of music the band is? It covered? Where is it? 70s, 80s? What is it, TJ?
Yeah. So after the event tomorrow night, Tyler Chambers will play for a while. Tyler's a country music guy out of Nashville. He was here last year. And so people can hang around and
so it's not dancing right up.
No.
Let me back it up. No, do not get on the dance floor. Kick back. Have you a few and listen to Tyler Chambers.
Here's the deal.
That's right.
But
if you want to dance,
I thought there was a band. That's all right. I thought
or maybe
a dance band. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay.
But you know what? If you have a few, get out there.
That's right.
The question is, Roger.
Move that table.
The question is, Rogers, does Tyler know how to bait a hook? Because coming up next is Justin Moore finished the lyric game.
And I bet Miss LeHon can bait a hook.
I bet you can. So, who knows? Tyler may be able to cover some Justin Moore songs.
You might be able to do that.
Coming up next, we've got the finish the lyric. Yes.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of stuff to give away.
Yes. So we need a contestant for finishing. Right. Yes. we need it.
I assume.
Yes, by Honda of Russellville. So don't go away. Real quick, thanks, TJ, again, as always. Look forward to hanging out with you tomorrow night. Jay, welcome to Arkansas.
Thank you, Jay.
Welcome back to Arkansas, that is.
Yeah.
And, man, you can't wait to sort of sneak by and peek the hen party tomorrow.
He will.
I wish. Could you imagine if I'd have said, why don't we just call it the hen party? Oh, my gosh. I would have been so beat up. I love it, though. I love it. It's one of the best things ever. Yes.
When this country was great.
All right. Do not go away. 9:30 live from Augusta.
Come on. Hey, baby. When you get home. Mister. I ain't gonna do you wrong. Why you gone? I ain't gonna do you wrong.
10 Fitness brings you Top 10 Tuesdays with The Zone. Each week, Justin and DJ will dive into a different Top 10 list and take your calls. Brought to you by 10 Fitness. Turn back the clock on gym prices.
This is Sports Center.
Big weekend for the Arkansas Razorbacks men's basketball team. They head to Stedman Coliseum in Athens, Georgia to take on the number 21 team in the country, the 14-3 Georgia Bulldogs, who are 2-2 in the SEC. Arkansas is number 17. They're 13-4 overall. They're 3-1 in conference play. The game is slated for a 2 p.m. tip-off. You can watch it on ESPN2, and you can catch it right here on 103.7 The Buzz. And then 30 minutes after the game, you can catch the Bet Saracen Arkansas basketball post-game show live from Walk-Ons in West Little Rock with Wes Moore and myself, Josh Neighbors. 4 NFL games coming your way this weekend. In the AFC, the Bills and Broncos will meet at 3:30 on Saturday, and then also on Sunday, the Texans and Patriots will play at 2. Then in the NFC at 7 o'clock on Saturday, it's the Niners and the Seahawks, and then on Sunday at 5:30, it's the Rams and the Bears. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Mostly cloudy and breezy today with a high of 55 degrees, plus about a 20% chance of a shower. Tonight, mostly clear, still breezy. We'll get down to 32. And for Saturday, a mostly cloudy day, cold and windy with a high of only 41. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Tune in to Out of Bounds each Monday for Weekend Recap, brought to you by Fleet Management Services. Serving Central Arkansas for over 20 years, they're your small to mid-sized fleet specialists that also takes care of our fleet at Signal Media. Fleet Management Services is now hiring for Loop Tech, Tire Tech, and Light Maintenance. 8 paid holidays and paid vacation, paid health insurance, and 401k. Paid depends on experience and signing bonus. Apply in person at 901 East 8th Street in Little Rock.
The Bucks are back at the 36th Annual Reliance Bank Arkansas Big Buck Classic, presented by Arkansas's Best Chevy Dealers, January 23rd through the 25th at the State Fairgrounds. You could win a lifetime hunting license, a hunting rifle, a $1,000 gift card from Hunter's Refuge, $1,000 from Reliance Bank, or a Bear Den trip from Arkansas's Best Chevy Dealers. The Taka Hunting Gear Game and Fish Foundation Free Kids Zone, including a trout pond, hoverball, Bwana Gym, and more. Hunters, bring your antlers for your chance to win a Can-Am Defender from Bradford Marine and ATV. Rattlesnakes, chainsaw carving, birds of prey, monster trucks, the Big Buzz Chili Cook-Off, and the Tiger Encounter. The Reliance Bank Arkansas Big Buck Classic, presented by Arkansas's Best Chevy Dealers. Tree stands, clothing, RVs, ATVs, UTVs, ammo, and more. It's a Hall of Fame event and an Arkansas tradition. January 23rd through 25th at the State Fairgrounds. Sponsored by Reliance Bank, Arkansas's Best Chevy Dealers, Bradford Marine and ATV, Can-Am, Hunter's Refuge, Remington, Taka Hunting Gear, Outlaw Beer, and 103.7 The Buzz. Visit BigBuckClassic.com and Facebook for more info.
The time has come to address something that you may not be aware of that will change your life. Electronically controlled suspension and road preview. That's a standard feature on a 2026 GV80 from Genesis of Conway. What does it mean? No matter the pothole, your new Genesis can automatically stabilize the ride. The potholes are harmless, and you'll stay out of the hole with the deal you get from Genesis of Conway. The future of luxury today.
Hey, it's Randy Rainwater from Drive Time Sports. Tomorrow's the Crane Team Triple-Double live from North Little Rock High School. Rick Schaefer and I have a great show lined up for you. Neil Atkinson from Bet Saracen. Trey Biddy from hogsports.com. Thanks to Chris Crane Hyundai and Genesis of Conway. See you Friday on 103.7 The Buzz as the Crane Team Triple-Double hits to North Little Rock High School. Only on 103.7 The Buzz.
This is Miss Arkansas 2023 Corey Keller, and you're listening to Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
5 on this Friday. Going to be a lot of great football on tomorrow. Going to be a great basketball game. Hopefully the Hogs will take care of business. A lot of activity going on here in Augusta. It is the annual Mallard Masters Championship and Expo. Yeah. And, Roger, we got to play a little Justin Moore, Finish the Lyric.
Well, let's get her done, dog.
Brought to you by Honda of Russellville, yes.
Yeah, come on.
Justin Moore has sold more than 20 million albums, but this country star is ready to challenge you to finish the lyric. Brought to you by Honda of Russellville, where you can check out the new Honda Mud Pro Series ATVs or Gold Wing trikes at HondaofRussellville.com.
Well, I've been thrown off of the system here, so I'm not on there.
Well, while you're looking for that, Roger,
go ahead.
We will. We need a contestant. Do want to thank Honda of Russellville. You check them out online at HondaofRussellville.com. They are the #1 Honda power sports dealer in Arkansas and the 3rd largest in the United States. Great people there. Been running that operation a long time, and I appreciate them sponsoring Finish the Lyric.
Yep.
Roger has been teasing what this song's going to be, and what we're going to give away again, I guess, more. Do we have more? Do
we have more Boudreaux?
Boudreaux.
We got Boudreaux we can give away. Absolutely, we can.
Big buck
and we can
tickets
also
too.
give away tickets. That's right. We got big buck tickets. And we don't have to qualify them. So 661-1037. This should be an easy one to get. Because Roger has been talking about the song that we've been are going to be playing with for the last 2 hours.
Yep. So who's online? Who do we have?
Nobody.
661-1037.
Shout out to people that give us a lot of help. To my buddy Jay Bradley, who works with my security system. When I needed him, I texted him first thing this morning. He came to my aid. And to a great friend of the station and show, Steve Dobbins, and he had Wi-Fi Scott. I had an issue with this cold weather that's coming in, and they came by the house, no questions asked. It's great to have friends and partners that take care of you like that. Thank you, Steve, and safe travels to Missouri, buddy.
While we're waiting for a contestant, I saw where Kyle Tucker, and I don't know if you know who he is, Raj. I know Josh does. Agreed to a $240 million 4-year contract with the Dodgers. I'm telling you, the Dodgers, they're just printing money. I'm just telling you, because I think that makes it around $60 million a year that he's going to get. Ohtani is getting $70 million a year in his 10-year deal.
Is that crazy?
And I tell you, Josh, I know he's been a good player, but the last couple of years he's been hurt, and I'm not sure there's a guarantee that he's going to be the player he was. But the Dodgers continue to want to pay big money.
They're deferring all. They're going to keep deferring it. I can't believe they let them do this.
We have a call.
We don't.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Also, too, I saw where I want to give a shout-out to Tommy May, Roger, the longtime chairman, CEO of Simmons Bank.
Yeah.
A guy that's been such a soldier fighting ALS, and he doesn't stop. He's been fighting ALS for, 20 years?
Longest I've known him. And
comes to the Touchdown Club, plays golf, does all that. He's going to be the Grand Marshal of the 42nd Annual Pine Bluff parade, the MLK parade over in Pine Bluff. But the guy doesn't stop. He doesn't stop. And he's just
a wonderful man.
Such an inspiration. And
he's such a sweet disposition. I mean, just a smile on his face every time you see him. And I see him at the Touchdown Club all the time. He doesn't see me. He didn't know who I am, but I know who he is.
I wanted to give a shout-out. I thought the Democrat Gazette may have it, but they didn't. But their Pine Bluff paper did. We mentioned yesterday Jeff Gross and the Jefferson County Sports Hall of Fame announced those new inductees. Maybe when we come back from the break, we will hit those.
Do we have Tory Hunter on the phone?
661-1037 is the number. Also, I saw this, Roger, 8 pop culture moments that are turning 20 in 2026.
Talk to me. I love this stuff.
So, Cars, Pirates of the Caribbean, High School Musical, all 20 years old.
Okay.
Music like Sexy Back, Hips Don't Lie, Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. You have those are 20 years old. These TV shows, Dexter, Heroes, and Psych. I only recognize Dexter. I don't know about Heroes and Psych.
Yeah, I know the name, and I don't know anything else.
20 years ago, a pop culture moment. Pluto lost its status as a planet. I forgot that happened.
Yeah. Then I think they gave it back. And
what is it?
Listen, I think it's gas.
So Pluto's not a planet anymore.
I don't think so.
Josh, were you taught that Pluto is a planet?
I think I was taught that, but then I think it came like Roger said.
Wow.
It went back and forth. It was touch and go there.
What a slap in the face.
So Pluto.
Guess who was killed 20 years ago? One of my favorite characters on TV.
TV character?
It was not a TV character. He played his own. It was him as the TV character. He was the main part of his own show. He was killed tragically. I'll give you the hint. In water that people didn't know you could die that way.
It's been 20 years?
Yes.
Oh, you're talking about Crocodile Hunter.
Crocodile Hunter Steve Irwin was killed by what? You remember
Stingray.
What? Listen, I grew up around stingrays.
Who knew?
You always knew that you stepped on one, it could puncture you. Never knew it could kill you.
I didn't.
Never knew it could kill you.
Pluto is not a planet.
With his tail?
Okay, for test season.
Well, you know, his son does a lot of stuff, right? And it looks just like him. I mean, how about those kids that are growing up and his son just talks just like I think they have some sort of app or something that they do.
Yeah, Jim here also. Jim's on the line.
Okay, we got a contestant. We'll go ahead and we'll come back.
Jim,
we'll come back to the last two here.
Jim, are you there?
Let's see. Let's get that. There you go. He's there. Sorry.
Jimbo, hey, Jim. Jim. All right, Jim, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to play the song, and then I'm going to stop it. If you can play – if you can roll your window down.
I already know how this one's going to go.
Jim, are you on a CV?
Oh, my God.
There you go. What'd you do? Did you get the phone out of your pocket? Well, I want to say congratulations on Jim. He just made a successful splashdown. A successful splashdown from SpaceX. Glad you're back to Earth. Welcome back to Earth. Awesome. Way to go.
Oh, my God.
So super duper.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, SpaceX, we have a problem.
It's the best segment ever.
The only thing, Hunter Russell will respond to that amazing finish. Although, Roger, those are the best moments when you get the freestyle. And
it's you know, I love it. And again, it's heroes like Jim that are up doing the work that we need, you know, for the future. Is that his name, Jim?
I think it was.
Is that your thing, Jim?
That thing was in trouble right off the bat.
Yeah, it really was. Obviously, you know, because there's like a 3-minute window where they go radio
We got
silent.
Blair on line one. Blair
Okay,
sounds
Blair,
like
we're
he's...
gonna try it with
Blair, do you have your heat shields on?
Blair.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a delay. We got a bad delay.
We got a bad delay.
This is going to be the challenge for Roger. Don't have a lot of time either, Roger.
No, we don't. And
work your magic.
Here we go. Here's what's going to happen, Blair. I'm going to play a Justin Moore song. I'm going to stop it. When I stop it, if you know it on this first time, sing along for a couple of 2 or 3 lines. That way we'll know you know the song.
It's
I can say welcome back with Jim and Blair. Obviously,
oh my
made
gosh!
Back.
Wow!
All right. Get somebody in the office to come in the studio.
Ralph, will you come over here? And
Ralph,
play?
come play. Finish
Thomas,
the
we need to get Thomas.
Thomas, we need a contestant. Listen, you can use your porn name. You can use your stripper name if you won't get over here.
Someone with the middle thing there, a text line says that was Jim on Pluto. I think that might be.
There you go. There you go.
Could have been.
All right, the last.
We need somebody.
We have one more.
Anybody?
Oh, it's 9:43.
Right, let's give it one to. All right, let's see. Now we've already had Mopey, Hopey. Do we have Dopey?
Here we got. What's your name, caller? Matt.
All right, Matt, here we go. I'm going to play a song. When I stop the song, you go ahead and start singing along with it if you know it. If you don't know it, I'll play it a second time. Stop. You start singing where we are, okay?
Here we go.
I heard you had to drive him home after 2 umbrella drinks.
I know it, but I don't know those lines.
Next. That's it. Let me go ahead and give everybody a hint right now that's listening.
Hello?
Google Beta Hook. Google the song
Wait,
Beta
you can't
Hook.
hear us now?
Google the song Beta Hook. Jim, if the ship has picked you up, you can call back now.
Oh my gosh.
And Blair, if you're through with your proctology visit, call us.
We have one more.
Oh my gosh.
You want to try again?
One more. Here we have it.
One more. That's it.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Who's this?
This is Steven.
All right, Steven. Hey, if
Here
you
we
don't
go.
know,
Yeah,
hey,
you
Steve,
just play. Let's go.
If you don't know the rules, hang up now.
I heard you had to drive him home after 2 umbrella drinks.
I heard he got a Prius 'cause he's into being green. My buddy said he saw y'all eating that sushi stuff. Baby, that don't sound like love. That don't sound like us. It sounds like it does. Want me to keep going?
No, go the.
Yeah,
well, I was gonna that's okay. Then let me.
You got right to the hook and stop.
I mean, how
did
do
your
you?
wife ever
Did
your
you
wife ever tell you that?
See, that's all the easy stuff. What you ought to do is the stuff that he says at the end of the song. That's the harder stuff.
Well, that listen, you did good. Listen,
you did all right.
Compared to the first three callers you had,
I like how he left the hook out.
Right.
He left the hook out of a song called Beta Hook. I mean, it's,
that's the other thing. You just didn't. You just didn't finish.
He's a winner.
I'll tell you that.
Well,
He's a
Roger stops
winner.
it.
He's a winner.
Normally, Roger gets it to the hook, then stops it.
Yeah, I know, but we've been playing this game for 3 days.
Well, I'll finish it right now. He can't even bait a hook.
Bring it
He
home.
can't even skin a buck. He don't know who Jack Daniels is.
I didn't take a break.
Ain't ever drove a truck, knows how to throw out, but not the kind in a building string bug.
Congratulations. You not only won your prize, you won all the other guys' prizes, too. So you won a big showcase showdown.
My God.
Thank you for listening,
Yeah,
man.
good
Thank
job.
you,
I don't want
thank
to fight through it. I mean, that's how you fight. You keep grinding. You fight till you win.
It's your fourth quarter.
Hey, thanks to Honda of Russellville for sponsoring such a wonderful segment like that.
How about Honda of Russellville, a car lot sponsoring that train wreck?
Never
gets hotter than a hoochie coochie.
All right.
I gotta go.
We'll come back and I'm telling you that splashdown of our that first call was
We
absolutely
appreciate him doing it again.
All right.
I think it was a USS Eisenhower that picked him up.
We're gonna come back and finish up things here at Mallard Masters in Augusta, and I'm gonna give you the last two things that happened 20 years ago. Pretty amazing when you hear it.
Right.
Saving the best two for last.
Hey, how about that speaker over there?
Young lady, can you can you hear that speaker right there? Can you hear us there? I like that. She excelled there.
Yeah.
I like
She
it.
didn't say, unfortunately, yes.
All right, don't go away.
Well, we fogged up the windows in my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. I dropped her off early, but
You'll never know about Arkansas weather, but you can predict huge savings during Gwatney Buick GMC's Forecast Frenzy. The sale is crazy as an Arkansas weather map. Tomorrow could be a blizzard. Be ready with a 2026 4x4 Sierra, up to 20% under MSRP, or a 2026 Canyon 4x4 at just $399 per month. 2 days later might be a heat wave, and Gwatney Buick GMC has numerous pre-owned SUVs with removable tops in stock. And if the weekend's a monsoon, the front-wheel drive 2026 Encore GX will get you there at just $199 per month. Gwatney Buick GMC's Forecast Frenzy sale. You never know about Arkansas weather, but according to Radar, the savings are coming in hot. 5700 Landers Road in North Little Rock. Call 501-945-4444. GwatneyBuickGMC.com. GMC, we are professional grade. All offers with approved credit Sierra based on MSRP of $55,370 with loyalty. Canyon and Encore are low mileage leases. See dealer for details.
This is Justin Akery. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Ray Tucker with good news for enthusiasts of Triumph motorcycles. Honda of North Little Rock now carries the legendary classics and cutting-edge rides. We have the Bonneville Bobber, Daytona 600, the TF450X, the Stunning Evo Special Edition, and the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. You get the idea. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
Spring is sprung and fall is fell. Winter's here, and you may not realize it, but this is the perfect time to spruce the house up. The best way to do that is to call CertaPro Painters. They'll explain everything with no pressure, no upsell, just straightforward professional advice. That's why I've used CertaPro Painters for years on a number of different projects, and I'll do it again and again. Each CertaPro Painters is independently owned and operated. You can schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C.
Welcome back to Winter Hack Radio, the place for clever hacks to survive the season. Icy driveway? Well, try spreading sand or birdseed to help with traction. Snowy puppy paws? Well, grab a whisk, brush it off, done. Catch COVID-19? Well, just get
Actually, there's no hack for COVID-19. But if you test positive, prescription medications for COVID exist. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Hi, I'm Michael from the Warren Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5 milligram, 1 milligram, and 2 milligrams.
Crawfish season is finally back at Eat My Catfish. We've got fresh, live crawfish, and all you have to do is just add the fixins. Be sure to come see us or order online at eatmycatfish.com. Eat local, eat fresh, eat my catfish.
Oaklawn is here for when you want non-stop racing and non-stop action. The season's back, the weekends are packed, and it's time to plan your visit. The classic racing season kicks off January 30th and runs through May 2nd with exciting weekends, great food and drinks, and the kind of atmosphere you can only find in Hot Springs. It's fast, it's lively, it's time to win. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter agents Richard Yeager, Steve Ferguson, or Jason Daly in Little Rock today.
Join the Zone each Monday for Game Balls and Jockstraps, brought to you by 8 Caddies Touch Landscaping. Find out who made the best, average, and worst headlines in sports and entertainment each Monday as Justin and DJ give you their Game Balls and Jockstraps on the Zone from 10 to 1. It's all brought to you by 8 Caddies Touch Landscaping, 501-794-2770. Call today to get your landscape updated to a whole new level and be listening for Game Balls and Jockstraps only on 103.7 The Buzz.
This is Darren McFadden. I listen to Baz, Justin, and Rod because they got their wood. Enjoy Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
All right, 9:53. Wanted to mention real quick the last thing that was 20 years old, pop culture-wise, which would have been, let's see, if we're in 2006. So this is crazy. Twitter debuted 20 years ago on March 21st. That was when, and then Josh, I didn't know if you would know this.
20 years?
Yeah, Twitter's been around 20 years.
Well, you know what? I mean, RJ set me up. I think I was the first person at the Buzz to have a Twitter account.
Yeah, 20 years ago. Isn't that crazy?
But
then, of course, nobody knew what Twitter. It
was 3 or 4 years before I got one.
Yeah,
because
that's right.
I haven't had one that long.
And then the other one, again, you or Josh may know, Nintendo Wii was released. I don't know what that is.
I just gave that away to Goodwill the other day.
You can swing and do all the things with it.
Yeah, box and tennis and golf and all that. Yeah.
Yeah,
just gave it away.
Media harassment of Britney Spears. It was a bad year for Britney, which included her filing for divorce from Kevin Federline. I don't know how that made it.
You're talking about K-Fed.
K-Fed. That's exactly right. So, bottom line, we're all just getting old. This is the bottom line. Also, Roger, next week I want to do this: the most traumatizing moments in Disney movies. A really fascinating thing because there really are, some traumatizing.
I know the first one.
Which one?
Everybody always talks about.
Which one?
It's Bambi.
Bambi's in the list. Old Yeller's in the list. But there's other ones. There's even a Avengers one in there. What do you think, Josh? What do you think the Avengers traumatizing moment is? It is clear. I was traumatized too.
I think I know what it is.
What is
when
it?
they snap the fingers?
Is it?
That's exactly right. Is that what you're going to say, Ron?
No, I was going to say I was going to say I thought when those two, one committed suicide.
That was a tough moment.
Which one was that? Marvel lady or who was that?
Yeah, that was Scarlett Johansson and Green Arrow guy, whatever his name is.
Oh yeah.
But when he snapped his fingers, man, and what? He did it.
Wow.
Thor had his weapon through his chest, but he should have gone for the head. That's what Thanos told him. What?
But my favorite.
And they started disappearing. All the what?
Everybody.
No, this is not the way it's supposed to end.
Now my favorite part.
The theater was silent. It was dead. People couldn't believe it. And the same here. I was traumatized as well.
Well, you know what? But then there's that part that I know that's such an uplifting deal, and you portray it awesome for me. It's when is it Doctor Strange or Stark?
Oh, when he holds one finger up,
and that means
Stark knows there's one chance.
One chance left.
And then I may get emotional. Iron Man looks at him and goes, he knows what's happening next. And you don't think he's got the glove. And then he goes, what's the famous line? He goes, I am Iron Man. Snap the fingers. Bye-bye,
David,
Thanos.
I think you should write reviews for Rotten Apples, your favorite publication.
I got goosebumps.
I should have written the passion there.
Rotten Apples.
Of course, I was giving one of the big ones, the Lion King. Obviously, Mufasa.
Right.
Mufasa's death. That traumatized kids too. All right. Glad you're with us, everybody. We're going to have a fun time here. If you're around the area, come out and hang out tomorrow at Mallard Masters, the championship and expo. All day long tomorrow, duck hunting contest.
Yes.
You got gumbo contest. You got expo going on. You got music.
Gumbo, won't you?
Yes. And then you got the tail feathers and tamales tomorrow night. It's going to be a blast. Who do we have? Who are we talking to, Josh? Are we talking to Justin? Or
who do you always? I'm always here. You know this.
Yes. How are you today? Congrats on the win
Almost
last night.
always.
You
Thank
had
you.
the win.
Thank you. That was a war last night, David.
Yeah. You needed that W. I did. The Trojans won too.
Yes.
Big night. What's happening on the zone today?
Yeah, their finish to that game last night for Little Rock was insane. That's crazy. Did you hear Kachi Inze in the show yesterday?
Yeah, I know I didn't, but I saw him in the highlights last night.
What a great kid, and he had a hell of a ball game last night. We need to get him on the show apparently every day before a game. And it was his birthday yesterday too, which was cool. Anyway,
very nice.
I know you got to go. I'm sorry. We've got today. Clint Sterner, 10:30. Thanks, Chris Crane, Dodge Jeep Ram. Lance Restum's coming up from the Travs. I got a special promotion going on. Tom Murphy from the Arkansas Democrat Gazette. Pat Bradley's going to be in. Thanks to the Wood Grill Buffet. We got Champs and Chumps thanks to OBG. That's Washtop Bar and Grill down in Hot Springs, Rogers' hometown. Philip Martin's in from the Democrat Gazette. The Pigskin's in. What's on tap? Thanks to Flyway Brewing. And I'm missing something, but I can't remember what it is. Busy day.
That's okay. Roger, great week of work. Well done. And from morning to night, you do it all. Great job. Josh, great job all week,
awesome week
in
guys.
studio. It was nice to just hanging around except for one. And
you did a great job.
Thanks to everybody here in Augusta and everybody listening out there, man. We can't do it without you. We're so appreciative. You all are the best. God bless you. Have a great weekend. Zone's up next.
Welcome to Moe's. Everyone knows that coming into Moe's for our Mo Monday special is the best deal in burritos.